let me get high, then let me get hydrated. You know what I mean?
Before the show starts, we would like to inform you that if you hate the show, you are a beep.
What do you think is beeping out?
The conversations in this podcast are performed by the cavemen. For your safety and the protection of those around you, please do not attempt to take anything you hear too seriously on the show.
Yee! Was that live?
Yeah, we're live. We've been live for 57 seconds.
No, but was that reading live though? That's what I'm saying. That was pretty good.
It's an audio from the soundboard. Here, watch. Let me hit it again.
The conversations in this podcast are performed by the cavemen. For your safety and the protection of those around you, please do not attempt to take anything you hear too seriously on the show.
That is perfect.
Nah, that's not a
Watch
soundboard.
me stack it. Let me double stack it.
Jesus, dude.
The conversation.
Who would take this shit seriously?
That shit gonna sound like Anunnaki.
Bruh. Jeez, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the cave. It's me, Jarizi, and I'm here with a caveman. I'm here with ASM. I'm here with Zach. I'm here with Reese. I'm here with Chef. I'm here with Q, bringing you another episode of the Cave Podcast. Remember to check out the comments if you're watching live. To access our Discord community filled with crazy ass people like you and me 24/7. We have a movie section, we have a gaming section, and not a sports section, a 5P0RT5 section. You dig? But if you listen to this later and want to join the cave, then access the link on our Patreon page. You can find that on our website, cave.com. That's K4V3.com.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Caveman episode. I've been waiting for this. I love when we do these Caveman episodes, these season finale round tables, or meetups, or whatever the fuck this is, these reunions. But glad to have you guys on. What's poppin'?
What's poppin', gang?
Friday.
Not much. I just rewatched Carlito's Way earlier today. How about y'all?
It's time!
You said what?
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Carlito's Way with it's Al Pacino.
That shit gangster as fuck, bro.
Ray Liotta.
Samo.
That shit gangster as fuck. You ain't seen Carlito's Way? That shit gangster as fuck, bro.
It's an old movie, but yeah, it's like a mob movie.
Hell yeah, that shit gangster
So
as
the
fuck.
cast is like an all-star cast. Sean Penn's in it. Viggo Mortensen's in it.
That shit hot, bro. That shit
No
hot.
Ray Liotta? No Ray Liotta, or
No, not in that
maybe
one.
not. Okay, different show.
That was Goodfellas.
Amen.
Hey, what year did this come out?
I fucking hate it.
It's probably early 80s, like 80s, probably. Or 90s.
Oh, shit.
It's
Okay,
a while
okay.
ago. Definitely before Lord of the Rings. Viggo Mortensen was like really young in it.
I just watched, what's it called? I remember I mentioned this with you, Zach. They're Alive, or They Live? They Live. You guys seen that movie? I think that was an old ass movie too.
Who's in that?
Roddy Piper, bro. The wrestler. So the premise is this wrestler. Well, he doesn't play a wrestler in the movie, but he finds these glasses, and when he puts the glasses on, he can see these shapeshifters or people disguised as humans or aliens disguised as humans, and he sees the propaganda for what it is. So when he goes and crosses newsstands, he sees like obey or like, conform or consume or whatever. But when he takes it off, it's obviously whatever the headlines are. But
I seen a trailer for that shit, bro. What's that movie called?
It's called They Live. Came out in 1988, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like an old movie, bro.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was in the 70s, so I was trying to relate to you, Pat. My bad.
No, you're good. I mean, it might be. It's an old ass movie, so
yeah.
They got in common. They're both old.
I always felt like the concept of that movie, bro, is going to be our future. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
Already happened.
Oh, yeah.
They Live? You're talking about They Live?
A little bit of that mixed with Black Mirror. You know, everything based on your. I mean, don't they got something like that? Like your credit system.
I love Black Mirror. Yeah.
Your credit system in China is based off of your social status and shit like that. You know what I mean? So if you fucked up, if you committed a crime or some dumb shit like that, bro, they got your ass plastered all over the fucking all over the block. Your face is like on the screen or some shit like that. Fuck your credit up. You can't get.
Don't jaywalk then.
I mean, shit, bro. China's on some other shit, bro. It's a whole bunch of 35-year-old women that don't want to marry niggas. So their country on some other shit, bro.
I don't know if this is statistically proven, but they have a lot of in vitro like births over there too. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm doing a rabbit hole on clones, and clones aren't quite, IVF babies, but it's close to that.
Is it on some like Gattaca type shit, like where they're like designing the infant or the baby they're gonna have?
See, I like how you're thinking. One would question and think that it could be a possibility, right? But I think surface level, they're just trying to procreate.
That's just propaganda, bro. That's just propaganda. That's just propaganda that they use to. It's propaganda that they use to display this persona of power, bro. But really, they got a fucking diving fucking birth rate, bro, and their marriage rate is like going down the toilet too, bro. Like it's a whole bunch of bro. It's a whole bunch of women out there that's like, I won't marry a nigga unless he give me like 50, like 100K soon as we marry. Like I need like 200. Shit. So bitches out there be like, I need 200K plus I need an allowance every month. And you already need to have a house. You gotta have a fucking salary of X amount of money on top of already giving me the 100K
and a dowry from the parents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's called. It's a dowry and shit like that. It's like, and that's why their birth rate is dropping, bro. Because they have less women than they have men. So you have a whole bunch of women that's on the market. But the problem is they got a crazy ass and exasperated fucking point of view of what their potential mate should be. So they looking for fucking James Bond and shit. Well, guess what, shawty? James Bond want young, slim, and tight and non-fucking argumentative. Yo ass over here, 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
It's a women's market.
Like, ain't a real boss ass nigga ain't fucking with no fucking 35-year-old women. Like, just stop capping, bro. Like, you got me. What the fuck, nigga?
Don't worry, young Chinese man.
Come on, let's keep a spade a spade, bro. Like, unless he's highly religious or he got something going on in his fucking brain, bro, ain't no fucking baller gonna be fucking with some 35-year-old. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah,
she got experience.
Get the fuck out of here. And that's why they got a diving birth rate, because they ain't got no ballers out there. And the ballers that they do have, they ain't fucking settling down. You think they're gonna?
And they go elsewhere too. They're not just looking in their like vicinity. They're going national.
My point exactly. They part of the passport, bro.
Interplanetary.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why these girls, they got they shit skewed as a motherfucker. Talking about, I need a nigga that. I talked to a girl. Bless her heart. I talked to an American woman. I was talking to her like. So what do you think? What do you think is the average income for U.S. American man in between the ages of 25 and 32? She said over 100K, 100 something. I was like, girl, you need to fucking. It's
like 10% or less.
It's like, only 10% or less make 100K. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Most guys make 50 fucking K, and I mean guys that are breaking their fucking ass, bro, and they're barely making 50 fucking K. Your ass want a nigga that make 100K? Well, guess what, shawty? That nigga that make 100K want 10 of you.
That's why I miss Kevin Samuels, man, because I used to watch his stuff. I don't know if you guys ever watched Kevin Samuels, but he would have like live streaming. He'd have like, he had women on there, and like these would be older women, and a lot of them had multiple children. A lot of them had multiple children from multiple men, and it's just their standards are completely ridiculous. Like talking about they like a minimum of 6 figures or more.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna. No, hell no. The guys that make 6 figures, bro, like y'all create a system that fights against those men. You don't like those kind of men. You know what I'm saying? You want the kind of man that's gonna go halvesies with you, the kind that you could fucking walk on like a fucking doormat, the kind that you could say, I'm going to fucking Honolulu with my girlfriends. You can't fucking stop me. Like hell no, bro. like you know what I'm saying, like. And then they try to bash niggas when they try to go for a girl that's simple, bro. That ain't got too many friends. That ain't got too much shit going on. It's like I just want her at the house to watch the fucking kids while I go grind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to control. I'm not trying to control nobody, gang. It's your choice if you want to be here or not. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, I got my standards. You can't demonize me for having my standards. When you want a nigga that's 6'2", 100K, fucking, you know, above average size weight, you know, all muscle mass, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
They want Shang-Chi, bro.
Niggas want Hercules and girls is fucking 170 pounds overweight and shit. Talking about, you know, I'm hot. Like, girl, that's fat. That's not muscle. That shit ain't cute.
Like three different baby daddies and all that, you know.
On top of that, you know what I'm saying? Don't even get me started on that. Like, you know, I will always blame niggas though. I will always blame niggas because at the end of the day, we gotta lead our women. You feel me? Because women follow, men lead. You feel me? So obviously, a whole bunch of men led some women to the toilet, and those women is perpetuating that bullshit, bro. So at the end of the day, niggas gotta hold themselves accountable, bro.
How much do you think the media plays into this?
Oh, a whole fucking bunch, bro.
God, damn.
Oh, God. You want me to get canceled on this episode for sure.
You already know where I'm going with this, right? There are men guiding the women to lead down this way, and I feel like it's almost like their vision is hacked by a unattainable vision. You know, they're setting unrealistic expectations for the dating landscape.
I'll take it a step further. I seen a transformer on fucking Threads acting like
you said
yeah, you know, I seen an Optimus Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like
Autobot.
Holy shit, bro.
Damn.
Speaking on like shit, and I'm just like, you realize people looking at you and like don't realize you a transformer.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the goal. Ain't that the goal for some people?
Yeah,
that's misleading, bro. Like, why aren't you not upfront with who you are?
Like, yeah, there's like Autobots out there. Like, I saw a video earlier. This Autobot basically was saying that even though they're in their process and whatnot, that they're not going to disclose that they're in the process. Like, even before like meeting someone, if they met through online.
Right. So if you have
they wonder why the backlash of that becomes violent.
I'm not even gonna people fucking soak that in, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's misleading, bro.
Yeah, well, it's no disrespect.
Just go a step further, like Autobots, they like when Bumblebee transforms into a car, he straight transforms into a car. Ain't no robot looking car, you know, it looks exactly like a car. So I think the goal is to look exactly like what you're trying to transform into. You know what I mean?
But I mean, oh man, bro.
But it's like this episode. I'm crazy. This is getting too crazy.
No, I got some shit for this episode right now.
You know, like with the how early they're introducing like the hormone changes with children nowadays. Like it's I don't think that should be legal. Like for people to do that. Unless it's like a you know maybe like
for health purposes.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Like
it's what kind of health purposes though?
Oh, like you can't produce enough of the chemical one way or the other.
I mean, I've worked in dialysis, and the stringent policies and procedures that go with that kind of work, bro. It makes me like astonished that other medical procedures of that nature can be allowed in the first place.
Right. It's just a money grab. It seems like.
Bruh, like I don't even know what the fuck. This is the end times. This is like what I read in Revelations, gang.
Well, it's crazy because you're right. Like there are a lot of experimental procedures that are almost like
it's borderline. Like what the fuck you doing, bro?
Like in the revolver rounds, but how come this one is one of the ones that got chosen opposed to other therapeutic? I mean, granted, there are some other weird ones like.
I think it's based in spirituality to be androgynous beings, bro. There's androgynous beings in like mythos and shit like that. And you know how people are, bro. They want to be like what they fucking see in those fucking mythos.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is what I think too, not to get too crazy, but I definitely believe it goes down that deep. But if the goal was to depopulate the earth. If people aren't having sex to repopulate or to procreate, and they're having sex just for the pleasure, then a guy and a guy and a girl, like, you guys can have all the sex you guys want. I mean, I'll probably have more diseases, but that's cool for the medical industry because then I have more patients. You know what I mean? If you just want to think about it in the industrial sense, but in a spiritual sense, that's a deeper conversation too.
Or you could be a cog in the machine. You could work in the medical field and also be a disease carrier. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a crazy reality, bro. That's all I gotta say.
So I actually it is going to tie in. I was doing research on this religious group or this religious cult called the Raelians, right? And we can talk about that later, but they're about being freedom and having fun and just spreading love, but too loosely to the point where they allow orgies, they allow swapping partners. They think having sex with different partners is the best way to network. Because you network energetically and you get to really know your partner if you have sex with them type shit. Or sex orgy, sex magic. It always goes down. It goes back to that. But they had the surgery in Africa. Israelians, yep, they tie in. But they had this surgery in Africa because they found out that, the females get their genitals mutilated. They get their clitoris taken out, right? So they can't experience pleasure anymore. What? And they introduced this surgery to counteract that. So what they do is they pull out the clitoris a little longer and then they invert it so that they have another sensed spot, another G spot essentially, or another clit. But I think they only operate on 25 patients and it was shut down real quick because I guess the Raelians were trying to indoctrinate all their patients. They were spreading the Raelian theology while they were operating on patients. But isn't that what missionaries do? You have to sit through my bullshit and then we give you food or we operate on your heart type shit. But it's just funny how like you said, other sexual surgeries are getting advanced in the front line opposed to some other ones that actually do have benefits for people. And it's actually tried and works. It's not one of those things where you need reconstructive surgery every now and then. You know what I mean? Which is what's occurring. There's a lot of stories about people wanting to go back, and there's no saying for it. Once you go what, you can't go back. You know what I mean? There's no saying for it yet. But
I need a fucking drink, bro.
Once you cut your whack, you can't go back. Some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! I need a drink.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip. Like
once you snap that back, you can't go back.
I see the Tower of Babylon being stacked,
but
slowly,
shit,
brick by brick.
The Raelians, bro, that shit is crazy. I just did a show with Trebles from Paranoid Radio about the Raelians. We talked about cloning, and Grey Pill just mentioned Israelians. I think they're a sect to look at. I think they're a cult or a religious group to look at. I don't want to go too deep into the rabbit hole too soon, but we got there.
Shout out to Jules over at the Grey Pilled podcast, my dude.
Hell yeah. But it's funny. We talked about cloning, right? And it ties in. Let me try to tie this in so we're not all over the place. Because we mentioned Transformers. Michael Bay, he directed the movie The Island about clones. Crazy movie. I actually just recently saw it. It's on YouTube. I think it was free last night. Have you guys seen that movie?
What's it called again?
Yeah.
It's called The Island.
Is it with Jude Law?
No,
is that with Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, I think that's The Beach.
That's Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Shutter Island.
Who's on the island?
Steve Buscemi, Ewan McGregor, and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
It's about clones living
That's an older movie too.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Max Baker's creepy ass is in there too. I'm sure he's like the evil scientist. But yeah, dude, fucking awesome. I'll be watching that tonight.
Oh yeah, Steve Buscemi.
Great movie. There's some pretty good movies out right now, and it's funny because it's hard to watch movies now and not tie it into like older esoteric shit. You know, I feel like they're purposely tying it into that shit.
I was gonna say reality.
Or maybe it's just me. You know, you think it's reality?
Shit, bro. Have you seen Black Mirror?
I seen Black Mirror,
bro. Black Mirror is like fucking. It's like they're taking our lives and putting it on the fucking on TV, bro. That shit's like traumatic almost, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit that you're saying, like it goes back to what we was talking about the whole credit system and shit like that. They had a whole episode dedicated to that. You know what I'm saying?
The social media thing,
yeah, the whole social media thing and all that. Like, bro, that shit's real, bro. Like, when my social media started popping, man, I was getting hella pussy, bro. That shit, that shit changed, bro. Like, change your life, nigga. Get 10K on your followers, bro. That shit changed your life. Shout out to Proper. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it's weird too because you go around society and they treat you how they treat you, but you know they treat you a little different if they know your social media presence. You know,
bruh, girls will they will literally judge you off your social media like presence, bro. They will look at your photos, they'll be like, oh, this nigga taking a photo in the bathroom and like with a selfie. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls will really be looking at shit like that, bro, and think you a loser, bro. Like, if you don't have like professional photos up on your gram, bro, or on your Facebook, just for the fuck of it, like, you know, you don't have to be like some professional or some model or some influencer or some artist or shit like that. If you ain't got no professional photos and you on the dating market, bro, like you SOL, bro, because you missing out. You losing out to niggas like me that got photos of them in the Philippines halfway in the fucking beach with their shirt off and shit. Like, nigga, come on now. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being. If you're on the dating market, you have to study this shit, bro, or else you're gonna be SOL, bro.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I was around. I was in the dating market around the time when apps were heavily used, but I'm happy I'm out, bro. It's wild out there, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy I got my passport.
Yeah, dude. That's my favorite part about being married. Don't have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, thank God, bro. Thank God for marriage, huh? And like saving us from having to deal with just the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? That's just fuckery, bro. Because as a man, you should be focused on acquiring resources, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be focused on dumb shit like chasing these thotties, bro. Like, but because of society, bro, because you got an ass in your face every time you open up World Star, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It gets perpetuated. That's why I stopped. Shout out to the girls that shout out to the girls that still follow me on Instagram because I unfollowed all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I had to stop and think, bro. Like I mean, it sounds like egotistical, bro, but let's just call a spade, bro. Like if she not at your house talking about I'm trying to help you do everything in the house type shit, bro, like she need to get the fuck off my page, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not, you know what I'm saying? If you're not ditching everything to come to the crib and help me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't fuck with you. You know, we ain't got the same mission, homie. Like you go do what you gotta do.
What I will say though is like being like a lockdown, so to speak, or having your other half and having that other that person that you confide in, like, dude, it really is a big like weight lifted up off of your shoulders, your chest, you know. Like I was more of a homebody growing up, and I had a hard time when I got invited to parties and what have you. It was a little bit of a hard time for me because I just would prefer, like at that time when I was 16, 17 years ago, like I would just rather have like one person, female, just saying female, right? And dude, going and like watching a show and kicking it for the night and not have to worry about like going to kickbacks or parties and jumping fences and running from the cops and wondering if so-and-so made it home safe. And now, you know, fast forward again, 16, 17 years later, it's awesome, dude, because like I have friends and whatnot. They'll be like, yo, dude, come over. You know, they're single. Let's fucking party. I'm like, sorry, dude. I got to put my kids down to bed tonight. Sorry. And like, although I use that as some sort, I guess I use it in a way that it's an excuse, like not to go out, but I still, it's a pass, but I still like, am very thankful that I'm able to be like, no, man, I'm at home with my family. I'm going to wrap up dinner, and then me and my kid, we're going to make some cookies or what have you. I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, because y'all stay out of trouble, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm fucking, cause I be performing and shit like that. I ain't got no kids, nothing like that. You feel me? I just got dogs and shit. I just walk the dogs and I go out do my damn thing. I'll be performing, like live performing. Like last show I did, like after the performance, I had fools pressing me and shit like that. You feel me? Like I had people in the club and shit. We pressed them niggas back and they got kicked out the club. You know. But it's just when you out, bro, you be in trouble, bro. And all these things that you're doing, acquiring resources, being that lit nigga that's performing on stage at the club, you know, it's all it means to an end. We all just trying to get as many girls as we can, you know what I'm saying? And just have a fucking kingdom and have all those girls living in that kingdom comfortably. You know, like, I mean, if you're just a one woman man, that's on you. You do your damn thing, homie. But I don't live that lifestyle. I let girls know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's revolving doors, bro. If I ain't got no ring on you, man, it's a bunch of them in my life. You feel me? Like, I'm just keep it a spade. But, you know, for what it's worth, that's how guys fulfill their purpose, bro, is procreating and acquiring resources.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because I feel like now more than ever, it's wild out there. Even if you're out there with your family, just minding your own business. I've seen videos of like just strangers on some shit. I don't know if they're planted there, but or they're mentally ill with weapons somehow. But I've seen just like strangers lashing out and like stabbing people. You know what I mean? I've seen some crazy robbing.
Oh, bro, yeah.
We're in Orange County. Did you guys hear about the murder or shooting in fucking Fashion Island? Yeah,
what?
bro.
What happened?
Dude, 69-year-old. Let me hear. 69-year-old woman was killed in an apparently failed robbery attempt at an upscale Fashion Island mall in Newport
They robbing
Beach.
girls?
Bro, they're robbing grandmas, bro. No disrespect. You know what I mean?
Man, I thought the gangs was there to prevent niggas from doing this fuck shit in the hood.
Yo, so from what I heard, it happened. Yeah, it happened in fucking Fashion Island, but they flee all the way to LA County.
No, but that's LA, bro. You know that shit. Shit bleeds in. It bleeds into everything out there. You know how SoCal is, bro. You could be in Calabasas, bro. They'll still touch you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It's actually crazy. What's called? A husband and wife were walking outside the mall near Barnes and Nobles around 3:30 p.m. when they were approached by two male suspects who attempted to rob them. A quote-unquote struggle ensued during which the woman was dragged into the parking lot area where she was subsequently run over by the suspect's white Toyota Camry. And then they dipped out from there. So
there was more people because she got dragged by someone else and then ran over by another.
Three.
That's what it sounds
like.
3 perps.
Yeah. Looked like they were, I don't know, robbing them and it went haywire. But if you've ever been to Fashion Island, bro, like
I love that boy.
You think you're away from all that shit.
That's why you
think for sure that nothing's gonna happen there.
When you're in LA, you gotta move with a mob, homie. Like you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's like a family, like we always, like when doing family function shit, we move like a fucking big ass mob. You feel me? It might be a few kids in that shit, but it's a few niggas that's huddled up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we move like a mob, bro. We don't just move just like, if you by yourself, you move fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't just fucking diddle daddle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, these were old people, you know.
Even then, bro. That's the thing. That's the problem. Old people are complacent nowadays because they're detached from the technology and from the social media and shit. They don't realize there's a whole bunch of fucking crazy people.
Yeah, but that's sad though. Like what Q's saying. Like that's sad. Like in my opinion, like if you want to flex or you want to gang banger, like all right, like
not even
you have different issues with different people, but dude, like leave the fucking old people alone. Yeah, exact civilians, exactly. And civilians are like people, in my opinion, right? Because like civilians aren't just people that are not in the military. Civilians, in my opinion, being a civilian is just like, dude, I'm just minding my own business, man. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like that,
right.
like. That's it.
Right.
Scary times.
Bro, like it's that's why like people gotta understand there's hell on earth and there's heaven on earth, bro. And sometimes you see hell on earth when shit like that happens to old people. Like, you know,
California is a great example of that, bro. Heaven and hell on earth in the same state.
Shit, I had an auntie who was murdered in Long Beach. It was like in 2000s. She was murdered in Long Beach. Someone broke into her house, murdered her homie. They never found the murderer. So I already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But my view on it is like a stoic view. You know what I'm saying? Because I already been through it, bro. It is what it fucking is, bro. Like niggas. That's why you gotta hold men accountable. You feel me? Like a weak-minded soul took advantage of a weaker individual, bruh. And as men, we got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to punish niggas like that, bro.
Amen.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So do you guys think that, like, because it seems like there's been a spike in California of, like, the thefts and shit. Does it have to do with, like, the laws that Newsom put in, like the monetary limits on thieves? Like, you know, it has to exceed a certain amount of dollar value.
I saw a sign about that shit, bro.
Because
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they're, you know, a lot of times from what I heard, their police aren't even being called because they, you know, they're even if they arrest them, they're just gonna get released right away unless they hit over a certain amount of like monetary value.
How crazy is that, right? Like.
Yeah.
How it all got manipulated, bro. It all got fucking warped and manipulated, bro. And we all got used as tools to push that agenda, whether you was with the movement or against it, bro. Everybody was used as a tool just to push this shit into this motion, bro. And here we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why we have these conversations with individuals like ourselves, bro, because we need to fix this shit, bro. Some of the older people, they're just like, whatever, it is what it is. I've done what I could. You know, and some older people are just like, it's not my fucking problem. Well, guess what? Like, I'm a grown ass man, but I'm in my prime. You feel me? I'm about to enter into even a more prime phase, bro. This is gonna be integral to my future. Like, this is my problem. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I take it seriously, bro. You feel me? Like, we got to educate each other. We got to educate the young ones, bro. Stop following that fuckery, bro. You already know what's up. They got that fucking, mind, that brainwashing shit. You know, that on social media, bro. You know, we see it. You know what I'm saying? We got to fight that shit.
Yeah, scary times. I think the limit was 950. Does that ring a bell?
No.
It used to be I want to say anything over 499 and or like
that figure dropped. The figure dropped to 400. The bill is proposing a balanced approach to focus on repeat offenders to hold them more accountable.
Yeah,
KTLA News.
I was gonna say, wasn't this coming from people complaining that like cops are getting called for everything? So then, like now, okay, so what's the counter to that? We put a quota on it. So you know that's where finding that middle ground is tough.
It is, yeah.
If you try too hard to correct, you overcorrect.
Absolutely.
And if you don't do anything, then people are gonna be complaining. It really just comes down to, you know, not everybody's going to be happy about decisions that are made. So it seems like you got to, I mean, at least attempt to go after, you know, what's going to make the majority happy.
You need the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, lesser of two evils. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like you're almost planning for shit to go crazy. So what's the lesser crazy
you already
shit?
Know shit finna hit the, you already know shit finna hit the fan. So which situation do you have a troubleshoot for? So guide it towards that troubleshoot, so because you already know how to fix that issue.
Crazy. Well, did you guys hear about? I mean, I'm in Irvine right now. Did you guys hear about the FBI training facility that blew up here in like March?
The fuck?
I heard that happened. Yeah, I did hear that it happened. I don't know the details, so.
Let's see. I think 16 people were injured during a training exercise at the FBI's training facility in Irvine. Happened at like 12:54 p.m. FBI Jerry Crow facility on Magazine Road. Yeah, I think an explosion occurred indoors, injuring everybody. SWAT team, according to Sergeant Frank Gonzalez. I didn't even know there's a fucking FBI facility in Irvine, bro. That's way too close to home. So you know that white van I was telling you guys about? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen the smoke?
With a movie or the Mortal Kombat?
Y'all ain't nobody noticed that it was some shit going down?
Oh, dude, I think it happened at midnight. And there's a lot of old people that live in Irvine, so people generally go to sleep pretty early and wake up around.
Give a fuck. That's like I said. old ass motherfucker goes, "It's not my problem, darling. Go to sleep." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm fucking saying. We need to fucking do something because he's old ass. Go ahead.
But also, like, during like high school and shit in Irvine was also the place where. For a shoplifter, there'll be like 6 police cars showing up to the scene.
Riding a scooter without a fucking helmet on, bro. Going to summer school, getting written up for that.
I mean, e-bike? Those e-bikes?
No, back when we were going to middle school.
Riding
a little Razor scooter, dude.
Skateboard, the Razor scooter Razor came right after the Micro. Micro was the first scooter.
They was hitting your ass with truancy.
But still, no, they did the same thing, dude. Like I'm a little bit, I'm more into like the San Bernardino County than you guys. But I remember when, if you rode your bike, your scooter, your skateboard, whatever it is, to school, you had to lock it up. Now, what they would do is when you would leave to go get your scooter, skateboard, or whatever it is that you were using for transportation to get home, if you didn't have a helmet with you, you either got a ticket, or they would. Most of the time, it wasn't a ticket or a warning, but they would. You're not walking out with your skateboard with whatever it is you're using to get home. And now it's like you can just go rob a jewelry store.
Yeah, my point is like, sorry, the point I was gonna make is that like for the silliest shit, the whole fucking squad will show up, but when something's really going down, they're nowhere to be found.
Yep.
And like I'm not like against police or anything. Like I do support them. I do think they're a necessity like for society, but I don't know if that's just like how shit goes or like what the issue is like with that happening.
I think a lot of the things. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You're good.
No, go ahead.
I think a lot of the things that have been happening within the last 6-7 years, like defund the police. Like I think a lot of these things were very, very small, incremental
chess moves.
And like that's what very well said. Or he's like,
no, my bad. Check move. Hey,
check move. Featuring Lil Wayne, O'Reilly's on the boy. Down the gang. Anyway,
stop it. Let's fucking go.
But yeah, you're right though. Like it was methodically planned, but they were small steps, bro.
But now look. So we have like all the things that happened a few years ago, right? We had the defund the police. And then now we have all these illegal immigrants crossing the border all over the fucking place. And I actually know somebody personally.
Shout out to my best friend.
Shout out to my best friend.
Shout out to the hippie rebel.
I know somebody personally that had a family member murdered by an illegal, and I'm not sure where. I'm not saying Mexico. I don't know where the fuck they came from. I don't know all the details, but they came from somewhere that was illegal, and they're not being charged with murder. They're being charged with something completely fucking ridiculous, like to where they're actually not doing any time at all. And I think it's all leading up to something bigger. And I think what we're seeing right now is the calm before the storm. And that's not trying to be like fear mongering, but I do think that it's all planned out, man. You get X amount of people to buy into this one idea. And then once you get like not a majority, but you have a group of people buying into this particular thought. And then a couple of years, they don't do it right away. It's not like 4 months later they do this like crazy outbreak. They wait a little bit, but they know that the seed has already been planted. Mm-hmm. And then they go, and then they do another. And again, it's like, how much leash are you going to give the dog or whomever that is? That's anyhow. I don't know. I think. No, you're right. I think it's all kind of like systematically planned out. It's sick. It's twisted, and
get your weapons ready. Start training, bro.
And then it's like squirrel. And then we're all focused on this. We're focused on that, but they're still working on what they were working on 5 years ago. They're not done. So that's all I got.
To kind of build on that one. Yeah, to build on that, when Call of Duty was popping, I honestly thought that we were gearing to have us prep for war in the homeland, against Russia. And I felt like maybe that they were going to move towards this draft-like system, and this is kind of gearing people to be soldier-minded, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys heard about the military draft being possibly coming back into play.
Yeah, basically
26-year-olds, right?
Everybody that's under 35, y'all ass gonna get drafted. And they had
26. 26.
No, is it under 26? That's what you said?
Or it's 18 to 26. You're automatically enrolled in. You're automatically enrolled into the drafting process. You're not necessarily getting drafted, but your name is on a list so that if the draft does come about, they have their list and they're gonna shoot it out from there.
I read some different shit then.
Zach might be able to touch on that more than I can.
Yeah, I read some different shit then. I read some shit that said to 35.
That was always a thing though. Like once you turn 18, like the government can pull you and send you out because they enacted that shit back in the day. Like that never went away.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember you have to like.
It is kind of funny that like now it's like a thing again, but I feel like that never went away. Like,
they're just gonna run. They're just gonna run physical ed, right? They're just gonna run physical ed on you. Physical ed. If you qualified, then if you're not, then you're not going.
But what is that? What is that thing called that you had to do? Like kind of like when you first got your license, as like an 18-year-old, there was something that you had to complete. There was like a form. Like,
a permit?
No.
It's related to the military.
Yeah, it was something about like declaring you able to like accept a military service and like, AKA getting drafted.
Like fit for duty or something like that. Like you're fit.
There's a name for it though.
See, my dumbass, I said physical ed. They're running a physical on you. That's what I meant to say. They're running a physical on you. I had this. Hey, shout out to this liquor. But yeah, no, they run a physical on you. If you qualify for that, then you up.
Yeah, can you like purposely fail that shit or what?
I mean, that's also why they did the scoliosis checks in middle school. But I remember my physical on the way out. Yeah, selective service. Shout out with the band.
Shout out with the band.
But like they just make you like duck walk, so you squat down and they make you walk across the room.
And your boxers
to make sure your knees are good. Yeah, and your boxers.
Balls are dragging against the nice clean floor. Yeah.
if your balls hang like that, yeah.
That wasn't me. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not a high school student.
Over here, blessed. Yeah.
Go ahead and cough. Now they
asthma, diabetes, bedwetting, all of those things will prevent you from joining the military. But like Zach said, dude, if you're flat-footed, which is the whole idea behind the duck walk, so you pretty much squat down. It's not very. I say it's not very fucking hard because I'm not flat-footed. But apparently, if you're flat-footed, when you squat all the way down and you just do, it's just baby steps. Again, like a duck. There's a reason for that. But when I served, the oldest dude that I was with in boot camp, he was 34 or 32 years old, and he was actually from what's the big and I know this is gonna kind of sound silly, but this dude was not somebody that looked like he lived in Compton, but whatever the main fucking streets are in Compton, there's like a main one.
Crenshaw.
Oh yeah, no, Crenshaw Heights. So he was from Crenshaw Heights, and I actually visibly saw that on his paperwork. And you would never guess. This is just the nicest dude, like nicest, super cool dude. But yeah, and I'm like, bro, dude, you're like. And looking back now, I'm 34. I'm like, you fucking old motherfucker, dude. Like, you're joining the military now. But I think they're gonna start opening up and making it a little bit more lenient as far as who can join. Who knows? Maybe they'll take away the flat feet, the duck walk, if they're that desperate. But I do know they're hurting for people, and that's their fault because of the last few years. Because like, I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up on this topic. But like, when you think about like military in general, Okay, we can do the knock on the Navy, we can knock on the Air Force, we can knock on the Army, we can do all those type of things. Hey, a Navy here, right? Gay as fuck over here, right?
Yeah,
I'll get that out of the way. But there's a lot of different. There we go. There's a lot of different
on the
things.
ocean for a while.
But what I do know,
the blue fucking camels. How are you gonna find these? You go overboard.
Hey, I still have my NWUs, dude, and that shit cracks me up to this day, dude. And I think it was on purpose. That was Bill Gates, dude. He was doing population fucking control. All right. In a weird, like, secretive way. But when you think about the military, right? If you don't know anything about the military, when you think about the military, you're probably like these in my head, like at that time, like you're going and you're knowing you're gonna risk your fucking life. And and you think of military, like whenever I've thought about military, it's like fucking badass, dude. Like you don't give a fuck, you're ready, or you do give a fuck, you're ready to go out there, you're ready to serve your country. You know there's a very small possibility that you're gonna die, and you're gonna serve your country, you're gonna do your time, just like maybe your father did, great grandfather did, so on and so forth, brother, sister, whatever. Now what the military's kind of has turned into is like, you know, let's be sensitive, right, about pronouns here. It's like, dude,
yeah,
like I don't want fucking sissy sassies, dude, out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not gonna knock on all that shit, but the military's completely changed. And my point being is that it's gonna be a lot harder to get those big, badass fucking dude, men and women that are willing to go fucking fight and lay their fucking life down to fucking blow, you know, to fuck some shit up, dude, and protect our country. But now it's just like, it's a fucking clown show. So now the demographic of people that normally would join the military are not going to join no more because it's a fucking joke, dude. That's a big, in my opinion, big fucking joke. Therefore, I think they're trying to slowly bring in this idea of a draft, which is new to some people. But as Zach said, this has kind of been something that's already been happening for many years. Now it's on the news. Now it's being talked about. And now certain people are fucking freaking out and being like, I'm not fucking going anywhere.
What year is it? 2024?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No clue.
Election.
You think that's why you think that's why companies like Blackwater existed, bro?
Blackwater.
Like a company, Blackwater, they got funded. They were like a side group.
Yeah.
They're a mercenary group that had nothing to do with the fucking military. They were like a paramilitary group that was funded. It was a private organization. There was a CEO. They had like training. They had like these boot camps and shit like that. They had these niggas working in coordination with the fucking government, or, with the U.S. military and shit like that. Yep. They were like escorting Afghanis or something like that, right? Was it in Afghanistan? I mean,
They did everything.
Somebody could quote me on that if I'm wrong, but they were like in some major Afghani city when they had a shootout. They fucking killed like some civilians and shit like that. And Blackwater,
and anyone obviously can hop in. I just say
and if you look at Blackwater too, bro.
No, you're good.
If you look at them too, bro, they're like super masculine. You feel me? They're like super masculine, super like James Bond fucking military. Like Oz. Was it that guy off of fucking Batman? The guy who trained Batman. They're like some fucking little.
Ra's al Ghul.
They're like some.
Liam
Neeson's. They're like some organization and shit like that, homie. That got fucking funded by the government, contracted by the government and shit like that. So
They still do stuff like that, and when I said sorry, Zach, so I'm going to speak real quick, but the only reason why I say that is because I know Zach did serve, and he probably knows like other things that I don't know. But I did meet someone in Blackwater when I was working at Coppola, shit. And dude, if I could, he told me a story about Afghanistan, and like. And I'll never remember. I don't even want to get into it because I don't know enough about it to speak on it. But all I remember at the time, it blew my fucking mind, and it had to do with like 9/11, it had to do with the whole war on the Middle East. But yeah, essentially, Blackwater, to my knowledge, they are civilians that are contracted by the government, like a private sector, to go in there and fuck some shit up. And I think I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, right? Because this is a private sector, so. if Blackwater rolls in and fucks some shit up, you can't be like, oh, the U.S. military. No, it's not U.S. military. You can't blame
exactly
the U.S.
That's exactly why they hired.
This is a private sector, but a lot they're exactly, Q. But in the same breath, like they're, but a lot of those people, they're when I say civilians, what I kind of meant by that is a lot of those people, to my knowledge, they were ex-military.
They're ex-cops shit, bro. Ex-cops, ex-military, all that shit, bro. Forces.
But do you, Zach, do you have anything on that I'm not picking up?
I mean, I feel like, the people that agree to do those things are the ones that like aren't gonna, claim disability, the ones that are gonna, that got high testing scores when it comes to like firing and super obedient, high marks, in like evals and stuff, it's just like the nitty gritty, prior military people that really wanted to, take that stuff to the next level. And depending on how your viewpoint is on all this stuff, it's like, it's cool in the sense of like, if you believe that, there needs to be, a force out there, like mercenary-istic, people to accomplish those missions that everyday people or even regular military people wouldn't be able to handle, because there is real evil out there, and sometimes ROE's got to go out the window, right? So
you got to send some evil back at that shit.
Yeah, you got to match evil with evil, unfortunately. Like, but I never, at least to my knowledge, I've never met anybody part of that. I think the closest I got was with working in the armory in Kyrgyzstan. We would see like special forces come through, and like you could tell because they had the beards. And, they didn't look like us, clean shaven folk.
Fucking scars on their faces and shit.
Looking like they've been through some stuff.
Fucking motherfuckers.
Looking like Spartans and Vikings and shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
really, like,
it's pretty crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come with the big like weapon cases that we got to like take special care of, and different ammunition.
That's that sandbox shit. That's that sandbox shit for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Jermaine. Jermaine's in the chat, missing my caveman. See y'all again soon. Yeah, man, come through. But yo, at the same time, if you have an abundance of people that don't want to be there, it makes sense to have like a quality assurance, SEAL Team 6 crew to make sure that the job is done at least,
Sector 7, speaking of Transformers, right?
As long as the paycheck hits.
Yeah, well, as long as the paycheck hits, but I'm sure they're getting paid first before the other. I call the people that don't want to be there the people that like are new but don't know what's up, like the Boy Scout division. You know what I mean? Like they're the fundraiser dudes.
There were definitely a lot of people that joined because they had like student loan debt or stuff like that. They wanted debt forgiveness perks. They wanted to just do their 4 years and get their home loan and do all that stuff. And then there were people. We had this older dude who we used to call Pops. I think he was like 33 or 34 too. It's so funny now being that age. I'm like, I would never think
I am a Pop. Yeah.
Absolutely not. But everyone joins for different reasons, and that was one of the coolest things about like being in the military was like just the diversity that you get, not just ethnicity and all that, but like logistically in America where everyone comes from. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Even though it's like deteriorated, or you guys are kind of saying as far as like the type of people that go in, the people who do go in though is like, they're very valued in society from what I've noticed. Like, I used to work for a company that served like the military.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it does, but I mean, here in Virginia, in coastal Virginia, we're near like the biggest naval base. So in this community,
Norfolk
is definitely they definitely do a lot for the military, and they're highly valued here.
I mean, that's good. They better be, but. Yeah. I was gonna say around the time too, I feel like joining the military was cool because of movies like Black Hawk Down, Tears of the Sun. There's a bunch of badass military propaganda, if you will, on top of the video games too.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you said, we brought up the mercenaries. I feel like the badasses are finding out because of information overload and information being available now within your phone or a click. And they're seeing what's going on. They're seeing that the wars that they were passionately fighting for weren't really wars that were for the country, and therefore were like globalists. You know what I mean? So I feel like those badass soldiers that were, because I feel like there are soldiers out there. There are archetype, or like there are soldier-minded like people out there, because like they're still alive. They all still watch the movies that we watched. I'm sure they're also inspired by that, but I feel like they're more willing to fight for themselves, for their family, or under like a small militia, you know what I mean, fighting against the power, opposed to fighting for the military now.
That makes sense, bro. You have a whole offshoot of people that have disdain for the organization that they previously worked for. And if you have a place, if you have a center of gravity where they can collect, it's like a vortex, you feel me? It sucks all those kind of people into the center, bro. If you have somebody that's focused on the center and activating that center of gravity, bro, then all those people gonna collect. They're gonna do something.
Yeah, it's scary. Then you also get the traders. There's also traders, and that I feel like births that too. But you get into the spies and it's a deep conversation. I mean, it leads to
the 007s.
I will ask you guys this: what do you guys think about firearms? You think the world's better off with them? You think we should all have them? Like, what are your guys' opinion on?
If they exist, better have one.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like, whether we want them or not, God, whether you're religious or not, I'm gonna just get into this. The Creator created it. You feel me? Whether you agree with it or not, it has been created and it is existing on this plane with you. You had better fucking learn how to use that fucking thing.
Even my ass has a pistol. Me.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I mean, like niggas know what's up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
You gotta know how to plug somebody, bro. Even if it's not somebody or something, bro, it could be an animal that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Nature, bro. It's nature, bro. Survival of the fittest. This is reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can try to speak about rights and all this bullshit as much as you want, but when you looking down the fucking barrel, none of that shit fucking matters, bruh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I also feel like in areas where it's just way more legal, like here, and like Texas, where you can just open carry, I do feel like there's less crime. Because people know, like,
you gonna get smoked, bro. Like,
you're ready to go all the way if you're gonna do it.
That's why all that shit's happening in LA. That shit wild because it's so hard for normal people to just get a gun. They're just already put off by it. They don't even want to acquire it. And then what happens? Oh, you just have a society where only the criminals got that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just
the most fucked up
fucking
thing.
OD, bro. Like, what the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, I think 2 days ago, Louisiana passed a new law for gun law. I think residents over the age of 18 are allowed to conceal and carry without a permit or training now.
What kind of shit?
Damn. Okay.
I like the idea of training for sure, though, and like having to take some kind of class and there being some kind of record that this person did this class and is allowed to do this.
I'll take it a step further, bro. You need a mental evaluation, bro.
Well, I feel like if you have that for a car, right? If you have it for a car, I feel like you should have it for a gun.
Absolutely.
They don't have it for none of that. See, that's the thing, bro. Elon Musk said it best, bro. When you put out a product, you put it out right away, bro, without fixing no regulation or no laws around it, bro. You're gonna just get public outcry for generations until you fix it. But all the damage is already done. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put guns out, the damage is already done. They put their internet out, the damage is already done. They put the social medias out, damage is already done. They put OnlyFans out, damage is already done, bro. You need to stop being a fucking simp. Your wallet, look at your fucking wallet. The damage is already fucking done. You know what I'm saying? Like, the damage. They just push shit out, bro. People just push shit out without running.
Now it's AI.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's AI, yeah, bro. Now it's AI. Before you know it, motherfuckers gonna be getting sucked off by robot bitches. They're gonna be controlling their lives. Nigga.
That damage been done.
Yeah, bro.
They already doing that shit now, right?
Yeah. I mean, we mentioned that on a podcast previously. I feel like with the unattainable relationship ideals that people have right now, they're better off, or they probably think it's ideal to just have a sex bot or a digital girlfriend or chat GPT type of partner. You know what I mean? At least she doesn't, bitch.
Those are the niggas with no game, bro. Those are
at least you don't have her period.
Those are betas, bro. Go ahead, let the machine rule the rest of your life.
But bro, I mean, like, it's the same thing about the guns thing. I mean, God created it, you know.
True. I mean, you could use that argument. But at the same time, we know what is detrimental. It's obvious what's detrimental to man's health. We know that porno is detrimental to man's health. We know that we also know that a lack of intimacy is detrimental to man's health. So therefore, it would behoove you to put in the work and the effort to be a gent and be a gangster and get you some fine ladies in your circle, bruh. Instead of getting a fucking robot that's not going to give you no intimacy and you're going to end up shooting your fucking head.
Okay, can I play devil's advocate? What if there's a creepy person who's stalking, like a celebrity? Have you seen Perfect Blue? That anime? You guys should check that out.
Nah.
I used to think anime is fake and gay, but I've been doing this Dragon Ball Z occult anime deep dive, and shit, bro, it's some.
It is pretty gay, but I watch it too, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like they're visual comic texts played out, you know what I mean? And there's some occult teachings in that. But anyways, Perfect Blue, check it out. But if there's a creepy person with an obsession for a celebrity that probably will act on it, don't you think it's better off if he has a sex bot of that celebrity and he?
I don't think that would satisfy them.
That post nut clarity, and he's just like,
it would exasperate. See, that's the thing, bro. You cannot. See, man, just like these motherfuckers trying to park in my motherfucking parking lot. They ain't got no motherfucking parking permit. Park outside my house and shit. I'm going to check that shit. You let people do whatever the fuck they want, then they will do whatever the fuck they want, and the world will fall into entropy. No, you have to put checks and balances on that shit. You got to stop that shit from the jump. You see a fucking weed growing, you grab that shit by the roots before it gets too big and it spreads its fucking seeds. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro.
Right.
Big
kind of like when you give
bro.
Like when you give them an inch, they'll take a mile type.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying, bro. No, bro. Like you cannot, bro. If you have the better awareness, bro, you cannot just let that shit slide, bro. You are just as much at fault if you allow that shit to fucking play out.
Right.
I don't know. I think there's some applications for it,
But Teresa, do you feel like that would be the solution for that person you're describing?
It would just allow people to be fucking losers for the rest of their lives, and then the society will fall into entropy, bro. Like you will have all the girls talking about they want equality and shit, but secretly they want a man who's rich and powerful, who's a fucking Bruce Wayne Batman, who will fucking dominate the fucking dog shit out of them, tell them no when they want to say yes, and tell them no over and over again until they say, okay, daddy, it's no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta check this shit, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, or else motherfuckers just gonna do whatever they want, live in fucking Delulu land. That's what I'm saying. No, bro. Fuck that shit.
So you would never do that. You know what's funny about this? Like I said about anime occult, Krillin with Android 18.
Oh, and he fucked the Android 8. Oh yeah, bro. I would have smacked Krillin, bro. I would have smacked that nigga. I would have been like, bro, we going into the hyperbolic time.
Didn't he use a wish? He used a wish
to make her real.
Dragon Balls to make her real. Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. If you could, I mean.
Yeah,
what does that make her a transformer?
Well, that's the thing. Like, does AI have a personality? You know what I mean? What if it's that kind of situation?
Bro, this is. I don't know, bro. I might allow it, but I'm gonna still smack Krillin a few times. He gonna have to get a dumb slap across his bald ass head. On top of that shit, bro.
Oh man.
I mean,
get an energy blast.
Hey, if you make her real and she stay with you after she real, then I'll snap that. I'll snap that.
It's a big risk.
Yeah, as long as she's real, bro.
We're talking about AI. Have you guys heard of AI dynamic pricing? That shit has been affecting my personal life lately. Maybe I can put you guys on this.
Dynamic
So
pricing?
yeah,
It's like what they do with
tickets or Amazon. Yeah, bro. So a strategy that uses artificial intelligence to adjust prices in real time to reflect market conditions. And it can help businesses respond quickly to changes in demand, competition, and other external factors. So
that's why those Kendrick Lamar tickets were so fucking high.
Oh,
I mean, that's bullshit. Because now,
they already do that with like flight tickets, but now they're doing it for Amazon,
entertainment.
So all those
been changing their prices all the time.
So all those people who gamed the system before this new shit was set in place, they can just be scot-free. Like, nah, fuck those guys. Nah, fuck that shit.
Well, they're the ones that gave the inspiration to this stuff now.
You know what I'm saying, though? But
if scalpers are gonna do it, like, why don't we just control it and now we can run it?
I suppose you're right, but I'm just
let's hire them. Let's hire those guys.
Yeah, let's employ those guys instead. No, let's use machines.
Shit. We gonna get him 401ks too.
Well, you said you like Black Mirror. I mean, that's the kind of world we're living in now. I feel like social credit score. I really do think that clout is a like pre version or a beta version of social credit score. I think it hasn't been rolled out yet. I know Biden's talking a lot about establishing a new system for credit. Some bullshit. I don't even know what he's talking about. He don't even know what he's talking about, but. It could lead into that.
Nobody knows. I'm just saying. But hey, bro, no, that if the fact that you can get pussy off of your status on social media, bro, just goes to show you. And like, pussy is the most primitive like form of transaction. Like girls would sell that shit. Like men would sell their wives to husbands. Like as a man, you used to get paid to take another man's daughter as your wife, you know what I mean? Because you would be allocating resources to that family. So I mean, yeah, bro. That's just.
They still do that though, do they not? In different cultures, I'm pretty sure they still. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing. I think that like paying dowries, like you're literally
dowries.
It's still a thing, bro, but it's exacerbated. That's the word. It's crazy right now, bro. Like because of inflation and shit like that, and because of social media has warped everyone's thinking, bro. Like I'm telling you, I was talking to this younger girl, bro. She was in her 20s, and I was like, "What's the average income for the males in between 25 and what was that 25 and 32?" And she said 100K. I was like, "Nah, shawty, that shit 50K." Like niggas making 50K. Like, what are you talking about 100K? Like the niggas that's making 100K, they not looking at you. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna go into this girl details, bless her soul. But I'm like, they're not looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to like change your viewpoints, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of girls have a skewed viewpoint. They think that they're gonna get Prince Charming and they're gonna get their cake and they're gonna be able to eat it too. Like, nah, shawty, like you gotta choose like a slice of the cake. You gotta get like this okay guy, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing too, like you can only flex those kind of wants and desires when you're young. You know what I'm saying?
If this keeps going, it's going to surpass wealth and it's going to be moving towards a eugenics type of reality.
It is eugenics, bro. And then
they look at your, you know what I mean, risk factors and like your DNA to see what the perfect partner is. And then they go and match from there, you know?
Yes, sir. And that's what I'm saying. It's going to be all credit based. It's going to be all genetic based. It's going to be like, what the fuck? All your shit's going to be on full display. Your criminal background, your fucking income, your fucking DNA, your susceptibility to diseases and bad habits and shit. Right. You know what I mean? Like they're just finding out that there is a gene for promiscuity. Like promiscuity, there's a gene for that. So there's literally a gene that makes like certain people more horny than other people, bro. Like, you know, we're gonna be able to see all this shit, bro, and be able to really choose and shit like that.
That's just Gattaca.
You're gonna get weeded out. Motherfuckers gonna get
great. Gattaca's a great movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening in Gattaca. You know, when they had the technology, your career was determined by, you know, like your genetics until like later on, like in the movie, they fast forward and then you're able to basically handpick what traits your kid is going to have.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, that's basically what the whole movie's about. But, you know, like people who were like interested in each other, they were like checking their file or whatever to see what traits they had, to see, you know, if there was something that they wanted.
Well, yeah, I mean, spoiler alert, that's why he took his brother's DNA so he can fulfill his dream. So,
well, I mean, it wasn't his brother, but yeah.
It's been a while since I watched it. It's a great movie, though.
Yeah.
He took DNA from the bros?
From the broskies.
You see how when you reword it, you see how that sounds kind of off.
Well, I mean, they do similar stuff today. I mean, like you look at the elites, right? That, like, not even just the elites. Like, if you got the money, you can choose the eye, and this is what we all hear about, right? You can choose the eye color, you can choose the hair color. Do you think that's where that stops?
Fuck no.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, hell nah. It's gonna be like the days before Noah. It's gonna be like the Book of Enoch. You want to be a motherfucking scorpion, half Medusa? Go fucking head. We're gonna put snakes on your fucking dick. Fucking weird shit, bro. I'm telling you, this shit is gonna fall into entropy, bro. Like, I've always foreseen that this world would be some weird fantasia where weird ass homunculi beings just gonna be walking around and niggas just gonna be okay with. There's a homunculus, there's a fucking android, there's a fucking alien right there, there's a lizard person.
It's literally Star Wars, dog.
Yeah, they're having to say, dude, look at Jar Jar.
They're having an orgy on the bus, and law has no restrictions on it, like you know what I'm saying, like this shit gonna be crazy, bro. And on top of that, there's an AI that's presenting it to the, you know like it's you know what I'm saying, like, you know, shit's just gonna be like you could do whatever, bro, and you're gonna get in trouble for trying to stop people from being able to do whatever.
It's also Dragon Ball Z where they're just living among people. But if that's attainable, then why not, right? Like, it'd be cool to just be like, hey, what's up, Lizzie? The fucking half lizard, half human.
Get a glizzy from Lizzie. Get a glizzy from the Lizzie.
I got glizzy for Lizzie. You feel me?
You know got Piccolo coming over watching the game.
I mean, fuck.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
You know, they were talking about the Pope trying to baptize aliens and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's going to, bro. Like,
what the fuck is that?
I guess aliens gonna have fucking holy water on their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
tell me what's next? Alien sex?
Hey, bro. Okay. So, okay. This is a good segue. This is a good segue right here. This is a good segue right here. I have a question right here for everybody on the panel. If an extraterrestrial race comes down, and I've always thought about this, hypothetically, if an extraterrestrial race comes, and you're single, right? If a race comes down, right, and they're, you know, just like anatomically, they ain't making that noise, but anatomically speaking, you know, anatomy wise, they're like verbatim, right? They're just from a different fucking sector of the universe, right?
Okay.
But they're verbatim, exactly the same, right? Are you fucking?
I'm not out. I'm not counting myself out.
I mean, okay, let's take it a step further, bro.
It's R&B music.
They look like goddesses. All of them.
Yeah.
So
let's take it an even step further. They're all feminine.
Then how do you know? How do you know who's who if they look just like us?
They're also open with it.
Okay, no. How about this? What if they look like Sydney Sweeney, but their pussy looks like a fucking shark's mouth?
No. They have to be, the anatomy has to be verbatim. If the anatomy is not verbatim, then anybody who selects that shit has an obvious disconnect from reality and they need to be checked into a clinic.
Are you a gambling man or not?
I'm not fucking no shark mouth, bro. I'm fucking a normal vagina. Thank you very much.
Damn.
If that shit don't look like the flower of life, bro, I'm piecing the fuck out. But I'm saying though, like, like, I would not be opposed.
But in that same sense, right? There's this other being. So the pussy it's got to look normal, but okay, so it looks normal. But you don't know what the fuck's inside of there.
We already established that verbatim, anatomically speaking, they're tit for tat, just like the human.
But then anatomically speaking, they would be fucking they would be human. I mean, there was a show on Netflix, right?
I mean, then that would just mean that humans can propagate in different areas of the universe. That would
fair enough.
You know what I mean? And so if this species, if this extraterrestrial humanoid species came down and you were single and they were better than any of the women over here in the US, the Western, countries specifically, and this girl comes down and she's like, I will submit to you, I will be your wife, like you're supposed to have a wife on this planet. I've studied your history, I've seen your qualms with these earthly women. I'm here to rid you of these problems. Are you going to put a ring on that fucking alien?
Listen,
I think I'm fucking ringing that alien up, bro. Like, I'm gonna just be real with you, bro. Because at this point, if you're looking at the girls out here, bro, that alien bitch probably ain't got no OnlyFans, bro.
Yo, you can start a wave. You start a wave.
Not on social media. She ain't got no internet footprint, bro. She just been picking fucking dandelions and strawberries her whole life. Do I want an alien offspring? Does that
Men in Black?
Shit,
you got hoes in different.
Better than having an offspring with these fucking hoes, man. I'm just saying, bro. These 304s, bro.
I'm gonna cause a wave right now, and I will say this, and maybe I haven't lived this life, but and no shade thrown at all. Like this is just banter and chatter and what have you. But like
with the bang,
I don't think that I would really like a submissive woman that's just submissive. Like, I tell you do this, you fucking do it. It might sound good. My fiance's looking at me. And
that's why you're saying that shit. That's why you're saying that shit. Don't cap me
right now.
You don't cap me. That's it. Where's the fucking? Somebody got to put up some kind of emote. You got to emote something, bro. She got a gun on the other side of that camera, homie.
I get what you're saying.
We got a teleprompter.
If she didn't fucking look over.
She got a teleprompter again.
This is real. This is
staring at you right now, dog.
This is as real as no. But to be honest with you, like
you got the trash can and you'll ring like this.
I bet she's pulling his blankets out right now.
That's your soul step.
It's happening, dude. It's happening. But on the real, it does fall in my opinion, it falls into something similar, right? So, like, when you fuck me, dude. I walked myself into this one, dude. I really did.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you're still talking.
Now I'm gonna fucking help me out, Zach. Help me out. But on the real, like on a day-to-day basis, right? Just on a day, like, so I work in a kitchen, right? And a lot of the times I'm like looking at people like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And in my head, I'm like, dude, if you just knew how to do it like I know how to do it, like I wouldn't have these issues with you.
Right.
So it kind of goes down to the point where it's like, if everyone was just like you, I know this is completely different than like the submissive aspect, but like I enjoy personally, and it's maybe it's a sickness of mine, but like arguing, like either I'm going to be a lawyer or I was a lawyer in a past time, but like I like debating and I like fucking arguing, which is why we're having this conversation. Not because I like it, but like I do enjoy debating and debacling, but to have like your other half, and maybe I'm getting the submissive view twisted to where it's like pretty much, bitch, you're my fucking slave, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
And I probably am.
I said submissive, not stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could know how to do things, like, and you could have your own aspirations and shit like that. Just don't fucking conflict with my shit. That's the thing. Like girls got to twist it. They think they the fucking catch and shit. Girl, you can only fucking give birth X amount of time. I could bust nuts to the fucking end of my fucking life. I'm the fucking catch.
Hey, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's like this too. Like you
I'm
don't
the
want
fucking unicorn. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that can fucking have children till I'm fucking gray and old, feeble, and fucking can't fucking move.
You gotta,
I mean?
yeah.
So,
Once you
guys have only a very small amount of fucking time before you're like, oh, I need to fucking find a guy and settle down because I fucking got ran through too many fucking times, and now I'm fucking feeling like I need to settle the fuck down. Like, no, bro. Like, you know,
I get that. I never thought about it like that. I honestly never ever thought about it like that.
And
so
I'm not taking no girl that's fucking 35 fucking arguing with me. I got my own mission and shit like that. I'm trying to do shit in the Philippines. I'm not trying to have her say, I'm not trying to use the tabo. Like, no, bitch, you using the fucking tabo and you're not fucking arguing with you washing your ass with a fucking bucket and you fucking dealing with that shit. That's
so
what I'm
now,
saying. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by submissive. You know the situation, we dealing with the situation. Don't
no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And no, that was I just was educated right there. And I do and you know, dude, hey, we're all fucking in here and I think it's what I really think is great is that the different cultures and what have you it's interesting to hear that there's I don't know. I like hearing different perspectives on things, and I've definitely learned this so much being a part of this community because, like, I never thought about that. Like, I'm used to using a fucking toilet, and whatever word you just used, it sounded like it's a fucking bucket, dude, and that is what it is.
It is straight up,
you know, and that is reality within that culture, you know, and
right, so
I don't know. I think it's fucking awesome.
So if I take you to the pad in the Philippines, yeah, baby, you're gonna be dealing with sandy beaches, water up to your fucking waist, 20, 40, 50 yards out, all kinds of fucking fauna, beautiful flowers and shit. Yeah, you're gonna be dealing with tropical life, but you're gonna be washing your ass with a fucking bucket. Like, you don't argue about some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be some real high maintenance, high standard women that would not be dealing with some shit like that.
Oh yeah, like too good.
I'm not fucking with you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by submissive. Like,
better than
you know the program. We dealing with the fucking program. Or you bouncing? You know why? Because it's my program. I'm the fucking catch. I'm the fucking wild monster out in the fucking wilderness that you're trying to fucking tame and bring into your fucking encampment so that you can use me for my resources and shit. Nah, you better. I'm the fucking bull. You better treat me like I'm the fucking bull. Like, I'm the bull. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, bro. Men have fucking lost their fucking way. They don't understand, bro. We are fucking monsters in the wild, bro. And these women are going into the wild to tame us. You know what I'm saying? So you just better deal with whatever mannerisms I have. If I'm a lion, you're not going to go out into the fucking jungle and get bit by me because you know my mannerisms. So, and you want to deal with me, then you want to deal with me. If you don't want to deal with me, then don't go into the fucking safari.
I like that. I like that.
We got Francis in the motherfucking building.
That's my thing. Like, and fuck boys will just let that shit go, bro.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. That's why he's fucking single, y'all.
Who's single?
You, dog.
Is that an assumption, or is that something that you can confirm?
No, I'm saying I believe that. I think that's more. I think you're grazing like Andrew Tate level of like holy juggernauting the situation. If you don't fuck with me, then fuck you. Like I think at some point. I think at some point, like if you meet the right one, you're willing to, you know, oh, hey, I could be a little patient with you with the tabo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you
or
meet
hey,
the right one.
Oh shit, bidet. Yo, I feel like a caveman using a tabo when there's a bidet. You dig? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, there's certain gives and takes. Yeah, I will admit that. But
for the right one. But if you
those right ones are far and few between, bro. Like, look at these girls that are out here right now. Like,
that's the thing about like the dating game now. Like, I feel like the dating game now, your metrics are based on metrics that aren't even ideal for you. They're just ideal for the mainstream. When the metrics should be like personable or personally catered to you.
Oh yeah, definitely,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
And you don't really get there if you're like meeting at the club or you're meeting off your social media status.
Oh
like
yeah,
about your cloud type shit. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I do believe that a demographic of those people are like, man, I'm a dominate everything. They're coming from broken hearts. You know what I mean? They're coming from getting played, and so they become that way, and they almost become unempathetic towards females, because females do have it rough. There's a reason that we need to, be the alphas, so to speak. But in Chef's context too, like, yeah, you don't want someone who's fully submissive, but at the end of the day, you don't want someone who's like, babe, can you talk to this guy for me? He's being mean to me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got to do the male shit. But like, if my girl wants
I would want my girl. I would actually want my girl
and argue. See, that's kind of gay.
I know that's just my personal preference. Like, I would want her to come to me and be like, "Can you deal with this fucking dude?" Like, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll go handle this nigga right now." You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though.
But I've had similar.
I wouldn't want my girl to confront some nigga, bro. That shit don't make no fucking sense to me, bro. You better shut the fuck up and come to me. I'll go handle this nigga, bro.
Well, we're living in a world. We're living in a world where like streamer nerdy dudes are dating like black belt jujitsu fighters that are like, actually have a good record. So sometimes it would be ideal for them to just defend them. It's a weird scenario, but we're also living in a world where like,
I don't know,
guys
bro. Like,
dating a guy that used to be a girl. You know what I mean? That's just the norm.
I think okay. So Lamo's dating a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. That jiu-jitsu fighter is gonna fucking leave that lame. I'll tell you right now. She gonna leave that lame.
I think that's a mainstream. That's
gonna fuck by her trainer.
That's a mainstream assumption. You know what I mean? That's like a stereotype, I feel.
Okay, so
in the same breath, though, real quick, Maurice, in the same breath, dude, like I've had, granted, there's been more like female interactions, and I know this is probably not off topic, but I know it's not exactly what we're talking about, but like I've had interactions with other females with my fiance, and I'm looking at this chick like, and I will say it's like, I just promise me you don't want none. You don't want none. You don't want nothing to do with that. You need to walk away because you're about to get fucked up right now.
Wait, in what context are you talking about?
I'm talking like, I know, and that's where the context fucking changes. Is I'm talking like
trying to earn his way back off the couch tonight.
I'm talking, yeah. I'm talking. No, and that's a whole nother funny story. I do sleep. That's a whole nother funny story. But like, there's been interactions between my fiance and other like males, and I'm talking like family members, but also with other females, where it's like I could hop in and be like, "Rrr." But I also think it's like it's a natural trait that doesn't have to be like recreated, but it's like, dude, I will be the one like, dude, like you don't want none. I promise you that. Like my fiance and her mom, they've gotten into a couple times. I'm like, I'm just telling you, lady, like, hey, you keep going. That's fine. That's on you, dude. I'm out of this. I'm going to sit back, eat my popcorn. But I promise you this, you don't want none of that.
Of course. And you're laying the groundwork right then and there. That's what I'm saying. You're setting your foot down. Like as a man, you have to do that shit at some point. I'm not saying that you have to fucking stop till all the fucking dust flies into the fucking air.
That.
But you gotta let motherfuckers know what's up, and if motherfuckers cross that boundary, then there are ramifications for that. That's all that is.
I agree. I do agree.
As far as the submissive girl goes, here's my thing, bro. I'm the type of guy like I'm super traditional. Like I grew up with a Filipino family. The ladies stayed at home. They fucking cleaned. They wiped all the asses of the children. They fucking fed the children with their bare fucking hands. Like that's the culture I came from.
Did they wash their hands?
If I cannot find a girl that does not fit that mold,
you should have washed your hands. I think.
You know, I'm saying of course you wash your hands.
Okay,
not in that order. But you get what I'm saying, though. But you get what I'm saying, though. So it took me a long time to understand. That's my culture, gang. You feel me? Like that, and that's my upbringing, homie. Even though I was born in the U.S., that's still my culture and my upbringing. And so me trying to adopt these ideologies that is conflicting with my own upbringing, that has caused discord in my life.
Yep.
You feel me?
Then, like, I think ideally then you need a stencil match internally that matches someone that has your personality, that caters to your upbringing.
Oh yeah, no, and I learned that.
I think nowadays we match on looks and clout more than that now, to where you don't even get to uncover that internal.
Oh shit, no, I'll take it a step further. Motherfuckers aren't even looking at all. They just take what they get.
There's that too.
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
happen organically anymore.
That's why
the
you
problem.
have to know your fucking worth, bro, because motherfuckers just get what they get nowadays and they become fucking doormats. And I'm trying to wake motherfuckers up, bro. Like
I agree.
you have to
agree.
actually
go
look
through
at the
that.
game, bro. You got to actually look at the game, look at your demographic. If you're not lucky like Joe Reezy or like fucking Chef, bro, that you found the girl that's right for you, bro. Sometimes it do work out for niggas, but sometimes for niggas, bro, it don't work out like that, bro. And you got to study the game up and fucking down, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes.
It's true.
Bro.
Yeah, that is real.
And you can't be. I'm not upset about that shit. I fucking learned the game and I studied that shit and I learned how women's brains work and I studied the kind of girls that are attracted to me and I keep those girls around me and I X out the girls that ain't got no fucking time for me, bro. Because I ain't got no time for them neither, nigga. Because they ain't got nothing to offer me, bro. That's fucking spade to spade, bro. I'm just trying to wake boys up, bro. Like find your demographic, like you said. Your cultural beliefs, things that line with your ideologies. Find a nice submissive girl that agrees with the shit that you're doing, sees your program, and is not going to press you for going out and doing things that you're doing, and is going to stay at home and do what you need her to do. Because let's be real, bro. Because if she working a 9 to 5, bro, she under another nigga's thumb, bro. I'm gonna be spade to spade, bro. That nigga's looking at her, bro. Y'all got me fucked up if y'all don't think he ain't looking at her.
But at the same time,
it depends what she looks like.
Trust that person, to do right by you, not that other person.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. My stepfather cheated. My real father cheated. My grandfather cheated. His father cheated. Men who are only as faithful as their fucking options. If they're players, nigga, if they can get girls, they're gonna cheat, bro. Niggas who fucking I'm just saying, bro.
No, I'm
talking about the woman, though.
I'm just saying,
about the
bro.
Woman,
Yeah, I'm
if
saying,
you have
too.
a woman who's like,
you're not getting mad at niggas. Niggas have a proclivity to fucking repopulate. We know this, bruh. Like it's in our fucking DNA, bruh.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
I will say this last thing on this, like, Oriz, to go along with what you said, like, I do think, like, I'm a big, like, huge, like, living off the land kind of dude. Like, huge. Like, that's my, not unfortunately, but due to the cards that I helped choose, I have 2 kids, 5 cats, and 2 dogs. So living off grid isn't really an option for me at the moment. But like a primitive, kind of like woman, like I think that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, bro, that's
like
beautiful,
I really do. I do. I think that's awesome. And
she just in her fucking, and then like in her panties are like a fucking loincloth or some shit, and she's just cooking food for you all fucking day. That's what Filipino girls do, bro. Like that shit's sexy as fuck, bro. Like I'll fucking come on, bro.
And last thing, kind of a little bit off topic, but like I've chatted with the rest of these guys. I don't remember who all was in there, but like we're gonna get together one of these days because we're all in the same communist state as of right now. But I want to fuck up some balut, bro. I want some balut. I've never had it, and it's gonna happen. And I want all of you guys who are able to be there for me to enjoy it. Hopefully, enjoy it.
Oh, I think we had this discussion with Joe Reezy, bro. You do eat the whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl from the province told me you eat the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, we did have that talk, and I remember that talk. Nice fucking try.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. You eat that.
Hey, but for the first time, I promise you this. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it the first time. Because I talked right when I don't know, 6, 8, 10 months ago, Francis and I were talking about this, and I was asking him. And but anyhow, it's gonna go down with all you gentlemen, and I'm gonna stop talking so we can continue on to whatever it is the next topic the cavemen decide to go on. But yeah, balut, it's going down. Stay fly, be kind. Let's go.
I'm gonna eat one with you.
Sure. Yeah, run the next topic before the blue pillars.
Nah, because I want to say the passport bros thing. Ideally, you're going somewhere where the ideology is different, where they're more old school, they're more tradition to fit your will. But then what are you doing? You're bringing them back over here. I've seen 90 Day Fiance because my wife watches that shit. More often than that, they get westernized real quick, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this fool that brought me over here?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm gonna just kind of be upfront, like I don't want to. Okay, so conversations I would have with women outside of the country, I would just tell them up front that Western women have been poisoned, and that if I bring you out here, they will ask you to drink the poison in some way, shape, or form. And if you drink it, it is what it is. That's my fault for bringing you here and subjugating you to it. You know what I'm saying?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
My thing is, if you're trying to be passport bros, first of all, if you're gonna get a girl, bro, you should be getting a girl in a place where you can settle down in. You feel me? Because if worse comes to worse and you don't want to be in America, bro, you could still be with your shorty in a place where she's the most comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And you could just adapt to it and just be the man that she needs, the support that she needs, help her grow in her fucking hemisphere. You know what I'm saying? But like niggas that's like trying to bring girls over from their countries to the Western country, bro, you SOL, bro. She gonna drink that poison.
Yeah.
She gonna drink the poison, bro. For real. And
odds of it are high, but I feel like
bro.
some people.
I'm not saying that there's not good girls in America. There is, you know what I mean? Like there's plenty of them in my family, but they're far and few between. And men like me in our family who are headstrong and you know what I'm saying? We are putting checks and balances to make sure that fuck boys ain't finding those girls in our family, nigga. So yeah, there's good girls, but y'all ain't gonna find them. Why? Because it's niggas like me that's fucking at the door, bro. just being real, bro. And if you're not like me, bro, you're not getting through the fucking door to go talk to her, bro. Just saying.
Well, let's segue with this, bro. What are your top 3 pickup lines?
Top 3 pickup lines? Are we going? Who's going first?
Damn, not me. I asked the question. I got any time.
Bruh, I don't got no game, dude.
Hey, I was just always straight up. I was like, hey, I seen you from like across the way. I thought you were real cute. My name is Francis. What's your name? And most of the time when I smile, it usually works. If they're not feeling me, they're not feeling me. It's a numbers game though. Like you gotta talk to like. I mean, Drew, come on, man. I went to Vegas before, bro. We used to run that show.
Did you never have like a set of pickup lines just in case to get you warmed up type of shit?
Nah, I feel like I don't know. I'm just not slick enough to have.
You know what was mine in Vegas? Any like group of girls that are taking pictures of themselves, I'd be like, hey, you want me to take a picture?
Oh yeah, I would do that too.
Yeah. And from there I just kind of study them from there.
Now that we're on this topic, I learned this from the internet. Of course, most things we learn come from the fucking internet. But this shit got like a 99.99% hit rate. So if you single, bruh, definitely write this down. So all you gotta do, bro. I'm spinning some real fucking game, bro.
I'm about to be single after that last thing.
Bro, you can still have a woman. You should just tell your girl, I want to try this out, and she gonna laugh, bro. How effective that shit is. So all you gotta do, bro, find a little cute ass little convenience store cashier girl or fucking waitress or whatever, bro. Right? You pull your phone out, gang, right? You pull your phone out and you walk up to her. You just have it casually, right? You walk up to her, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, but stuff like that. Do you happen to have a sister? She might say yes, she might say no, right? It don't matter what her answer is. You just be like, well, I'm just saying because I'm talking to this lady right now. She looked just like you and she's fucking beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's the best woman on earth, bro. And let me show you a picture. Right? And you just show her herself on the fucking camera, bro. You show her herself, bro, and you be like, damn, see, right? She's fucking beautiful, right? I'm gonna go talk to her tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tonight. 99% 99 hit rate. Definitely they're gonna send a smile at you, bro.
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna smile at you, bro. So you're talking about real effective fucking it's real.
Go on.
There's one pickup line, shit, because beginning of last year, me and my girl took a break, so I was on the dating apps and I was all right, fuck it, let me fuck around with this shit. I found one pickup line on TikTok, and it's like, hey, I wanted to take you to the movie. If you matched up with someone, it was like, hey, I wanted to take you to the movies, but I don't think we could. I can't take you there. And it should be like, why? Because they don't allow outside snacks inside.
Oh my god!
And that one, like, I got that one. That was cool. And I learned that from TikTok. So I was all right. That's what's up. TikTok University, baby.
My dude gonna get a Grammy for that line. Hold up.
That's funny.
Dude, I saw this one on TikTok. In TikTok, there's the one where you go up to someone and goes, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And they'd be like, "Oh, usually they have a drink. They'd be like, "Oh, Jack in the Box," and then you go, "Oh, no, I'm talking about the beautiful smile."
Hey, no, see, that's smooth as shit.
Yeah, you just gotta make them laugh, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Laughter is the key, bro. If you just make them smile, laugh somehow, some way, bro, then you already kicked the door open, bro. That's like kicking the fucking door open. They don't give a fuck how ugly you look, bro. You just fucking kick the door open.
Literally, bro. There's I feel like it's a vibe type of thing too. There are no right words to say because sometimes you don't even need to say anything and people already know what's up type shit. You know what I mean?
Can you do me a favor? Can you define the vibe?
The vibe, the aura.
Define the vibe for the incels. For the incels that are watching.
That's what I heard. Esoterically.
Oh, shit. This nigga
esoterically,
fucking horoscopes.
Your vibe or your aura is apparently your odor, your smell, right? And that's where the pheromones come from.
Okay.
That's why I smell certain something. But we cover that with all the cologne, perfume, lotion, and all that. But essentially that's the vibe. Those are the vibes. If you're exuding a certain pheromone, you know what I mean, and people know what's up, then that bypasses any communication. That's what the body language is. Kidding. You know?
So you would take it a step further and say it could be like a fourth dimensional frequency.
Some mating vibes, mating energy.
Dude, I fucking love that.
I mean, so the vibe. I mean, I would argue that the vibe also includes ambiance, and the ambiance is out of the ambiance is something that you can control. Now your genetic disposition, you cannot control that. You know what I'm saying? So like what you're talking about,
you can hide it with cologne.
You could hide it with
cologne because your pheromones now in your body odor is, people indoctrinate people to smell body odor and be like, oh, that guy stinks.
So what happens? You know what I mean? So what happens when she finally gets a whiff of the real you?
The Axe body spray?
No, I said a whiff of the real you.
The real you. Exactly. That's when the magic happens, bro. And
the Axe body spray commercial.
I'm just saying, dude.
Yeah, they're hooked for you, but it's usually your ideal mate that's hooked. I don't know why I like him. It's just I don't know what it is,
dude.
So here's the question. Here's the question: are they more attracted? So you're saying that you put the cologne on, you trick them into smelling your pheromone. Then when you take the cologne off, they're used to your pheromone. Is that what you're saying?
No, that would like smelling good. Oh, I only like guys that wear Gucci.
Oh, okay. So they've been indoctrinated to be like it
naturally. Naturally, that's how it is. So
that would be like dating on a fucking app with a filter, and you're like, oh, you have the filter is the cologne,
and you don't have this.
Or he's a 5-star. I'm fishing.
I ain't even gonna smell you if you don't smell like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel it.
But sometimes I feel like you could say, talking about soulmates and that theory, maybe sometimes when you smell the right pheromones, it bypasses all the artificial smells that are around. You know what I mean? Maybe your attraction's so strong to where it's like, damn, something's different about her. And you know what's crazy? Females, when they're pregnant, because my wife's pregnant right now, females, their sense of smell is super high when they're pregnant. So I feel like that's a trait too, like a survival trait. You know what I mean? A filtering trait, if you will.
Mm-hmm. For what?
Also, to know if you've been
for what purpose do you think?
Pheromones, vibes.
No, I mean you said it's a survival trait, but for what purpose? I'm saying.
Yeah, if you're disease prone, you probably smell a certain diseaseful way. You know what I mean?
I see. Okay.
Or if you just said promiscuity is a gene, so that probably exudes a certain scent too.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Exactly. Yeah. Probably Axe body spray. You dig?
Using that shit to cover it up. No, you're right though.
Ass
Yeah,
body spray is so ass,
that-
dude.
that's
They should
making
change that
sense.
to the ass body spray, dude.
That shit
But
is a hit back in middle school.
Hey, and before Logan Paul makes a body spray, I think he'll
Prime body spray.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tony got a drink that's flopping.
Yeah, I hear Prime's getting under a lot of scrutiny right now.
Oh, word? What's wrong with Prime?
Nukes are fake. Nukes are faking gay, dude. But Prime,
Forever Chemicals.
yeah, no,
They said it don't taste good.
I never had it.
I never even tried that.
I didn't even know he had a drink out till they said it didn't taste good.
I look into all this shit, and I love looking into this shit, and I know it's bad, and I know it's poison, and I've tried it a couple of times. I'm gonna be straight up honest, but backtrack real quick. No, dude, to be honest with you, man, it didn't taste like shit. I will not lie, it didn't taste like shit, but I don't drink caffeine. I don't drink coffee, and there's, dude, to be honest with you, like, I try getting like all healthy and shit, like from time to time, but I don't drink coffee because I choose not to drink coffee. I don't drink energy drinks, not because it's poison and there's all these things about it. I just don't drink energy drinks.
How do you stay awake?
Dude, honestly, to be honest with you, like, I drink a fuck ton of water. And but listen.
Cold water or just
no? I drink cold. I know cold water is not. But when I first get to work, dude, first thing I do, I grab my little plastic BPA fucking Forever Chemical cup. I fill it up with ice. I go underneath the tea and I hit the button for water. And then I get like 4 or 5 lemons or lime little wedges, and that's what I drink all day long. Now, I do drink energy drinks every once in a while, and I do drink soda. I drink at 3:30. I drink half of a cup of Coke Zero every single day at 3:30, Monday through Friday.
Gotcha.
I'm a creature of habit.
Coke Zero.
Huh?
That's still caffeine.
It's terrible for you, dude.
Drink.
Oh yeah, it's got fucking what do you call that? That's in there instead of
aspartame.
Corn syrup.
Aspartame, yeah, terrible for you.
I was gonna say, bro, isn't that like has like artificial sugars and shit in that shit?
Aspartame is so, dude. Everything is so fucking bad for you, man. And I try to do my best. Like, I don't use a Colgate. My toothbrushes are all fucking. And this is new. This is not something I've been practicing for years, and I'm no fucking health guru. But I use bamboo toothbrushes, no plastics whatsoever. I use charcoal toothpaste without fluoride.
Yep.
But dude, I eat the fuck out of hot dogs. I'm nothing special, man. I eat hot dogs. I smoke my fucking Chinese douche flute.
So I'm gonna let people know right now that non-fluoride toothpaste, it don't matter, bro, because I used to run tests on the city water. There's all types of fluoride in that shit. So even if you have non-fluoride toothpaste, you're still brushing your teeth with fluoride water.
True, but
sadly, if you also have a filter for fluoride drinking water, if you're taking showers, your tap water, you're taking a fluoride shower.
And I don't drink tap water, but what I do drink is bottled water. Oh fucking K. Okay. Mm-hmm. You drink spring water, you drink alkaline water. You're doing the best you can. That doesn't fucking matter, dude. That doesn't matter. Yeah. It really doesn't. Hey, anyone listening right now, and anyone here in this caveman fucking manifesto, when you're done, I'm going to put it in the little comments. Go to ewg.org. When we're done, go in there, type in your zip code, choose which water company you pay for. Your mind is going to be, maybe it's not going to be blown. But when you see the amount of terrible shit, actually, if you don't mind, let me see if I can pull it up right quick, and I'll let you guys see what I have in my water. You're
gonna pull up Nestle done all types of crazy shit.
This is bad though, dude. Yeah, I mean, this is like
companies have done. Oh yeah,
they're trying to charge you for water right now.
Yeah, bro.
Water's turning us gay, bro. We'll get in with that.
Damn. Started with the frogs, right?
Hey, Pat knows. That's why his name's Q.
Baby.
That's why his name's Q.
Let me see if I can pull this shit up.
This man said the water making us gay.
You don't know about that shit?
I mean,
Atrazine, right?
Atrazine. It's factual. It's I've looked. I've looked.
You're talking about all this demasculine, all this demasculinization, all this demasculinization.
No, I'm saying that the frogs were fucking other guy frogs. Like no, like masculine. Started walking a certain way. No, like fucking other. He wasn't croaking zestily. You know, he was trying to get mad.
They just got straight to it. That's what you said. It wasn't a slow process. It just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't go to the bar to flirt. He went to
frogs. What the fuck was this? Is this like a fucking science experiment? What the fuck is this? Y'all talking about frogs for?
So I guess
there was something in the water that was affecting frogs, like or Jersey can tell you better.
So Alex Jones, it's under scrutiny because Alex Jones mentioned it. But hey, I'm buying it. I'm buying time for you, Chef. So whenever you got that pulled up.
Yep, I'm almost done.
Okay. But anyways, he's saying that there's chemicals in the water that are turning frogs gay. That's the famous clip that made this theory popular and viral. But it talks about atrazine, and apparently, like, not only does it make them like homosexual, but also like, I think their penis starts shrinking, and they like.
That's a shame.
It's only it came out of somebody else's
hormone wise, like it does start to affect them too. You know what I mean? So I think the gay thing is a preset of things to come for them to be a more feminine species.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. We already know that this shit is happening in real time with our own species.
But interestingly enough, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. repeatedly suggests that chemicals in water are impacting sexuality of children.
Yeah.
So that's not Alex Jones. That's an actual presidential candidate.
Yeah, I mean,
you want the credibility.
That shit, bro. That's
going with the brainworm.
That's just fucking wild, bro.
So what's going on with that brainworm stuff? Like, I missed
brainworm. The fuck are y'all talking about brainworm?
Yeah, what happened with that?
What the fuck is a brainworm?
That was the
one. I don't know.
Robert F.
If that's proven or not. But I know that they're over the overpass over on 55 every day with signs and shit for them. So
all right,
somebody likes them.
Dude, you know, while Joe Reese is looking that up, you know RFK was a fucking heroin addict.
Really? He sounds like
dude.
one. I'm just kidding.
That's his son,
just
right?
Kidding. No, that guy is the best
RFK
shit. Like,
Jr.
Out of all the president candidates and presidents, period, I feel like he's in the best shape. Out of all.
I agree.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Even though it sounds like he's got the gay frogs in his mouth.
Yeah, bro.
Do y'all think our president should have the scraps, bro? Do y'all think he should know how to fight?
It's interesting. Well, that's why I asked about the gun thing. I feel like if you have a gun and the gun comes into play, then I feel like
equalize that shit, huh?
Yeah, you don't really need to learn how to fight. I think what takes precedent of that requirement now is being able to learn how to shoot. You know,
okay.
Shoot straight.
So you should know how to kill a nigga.
Yeah, Wild West quick draw type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So the president should be a killer. I mean, president is a killer. Let's be honest. But
so news broke that independent presidential candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. claimed to have once had a dead worm in his brain. Kennedy had been experiencing memory loss and mental fog, and he originally suspected these symptoms might be caused by a brain tumor. Brain scans in 2010 showed a cyst that his doctors said contained remains of a parasite. The findings and other health issues were revealed in a New York Times article based on a review of a deposition for his 2012 divorce, as well as an interview that outlet conducted with him.
Babe, I figured out what's wrong with you.
It's back on the couch.
I was about to say back on the couch. Hey, you know, I mean, there's all kinds of brain-eating amoebas.
Trying to get back in bed.
There's, you know,
the cat thing, right?
There's all kinds of brain-eating fucking like parasitical fucking existences. You know what I'm saying? In this fucking world, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's all kinds of parasites, bro. There's this guy who had a brain-eating amoeba. The only thing that was stopping that shit from giving him seizures was magic mushrooms.
Damn.
Magic mushrooms. He was eating magic mushrooms. He was importing them illegally to his state. And he was fucking. That was the only thing that's keeping this brain-eating amoeba from fucking.
Oh, bro, this episode just took a wild turn. But all right, Chef, take it away.
So real quick, dude, super basic, right? So we have right here, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this exact one here, but 1,2-dibromo 3-chloropropane. Okay. The potential effect, it's minor, guys. It's minor, so don't freak out. It's just cancer.
Oh yeah.
And we
You'll
got
just die slowly.
4.4 times the EWG's health guideline. So like right here, the legal limit is 0.2 parts per billion. And this utility, whatever, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but 4.4 times more than what we're supposed to have. Affects cancer. Bromo, yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that one either for you guys, but 7.3 times like the actual fucking guidelines is in my fucking water. This one's scary too because it does say the potential effect is cancer, right?
Yeah.
And what's the legal limit? Fuck it. No legal limit.
Well, you get back into Flint, Michigan, and what happened with the water supply over there. You know, once you sign something that it's been inspected, then it's almost an alibi for why the concentration of whatever those properties are or causing that. It kind of is an alibi for the spike of that.
And that's why if you don't fucking prescribe to Republican, Democrat, liberals, whatever, you're like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. I really don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you why you should give a fuck. I'm going to tell you right now. You don't have to vote for the presidential shit if you don't want to, but I will tell you right now, if you, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if you care about your mortgage, if you care about your electricity, if you care about your grocery bills, if you care about the schooling, then you at the very least should do your best to vote fucking locally so you can at least have a local change. Because in my opinion, this right here, what we're seeing, this is all local, dude. This is all local. And you got like the chromium, that's 201 times past the EWG's lethal limit. And it's all cancer causing. So yeah, I don't drink out of my tap water unless I like wake up with no bottled water, which again is probably not any better. But when I'm dying of thirst, I do take a little sippy. But anyhow, that's it. I just highly implore you all to check out. Look up your local shit, dude. EWG.org. What I would do is to make it really easy, go to Google, type in EWG, and then type in zip code. Because if not, you got to go through the whole website and you got to figure out where to type in your zip code. Hit zip code and look up your own shit, dude, and stir up your own issues in your own counties. Fuck that.
Well, I mean,
this was in August 1st, 2023. Don't call it toilet to tap. California plans to turn sewage into drinking water. So I think the best quality of drinking water is yesterday, and I think it just slowly gets worse day by day. You know,
you yourself, you have to save money and put in implications. Like, for example, I have a reverse osmosis. So if you have reverse osmosis, then you can take out a lot of bad stuff from the water. You have a reverse osmosis, and you have a brine tank. And you have all kinds of, I mean, you could take it a step further and get a UV light. That's a lot of money, bro. But
bro, people are worried about alkaline water.
I mean, the alkaline. I mean, you can. All you have to do is just infuse your water with some kind of electrolyte. But the objective first is to get pure water. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're not getting. The city water, it has like zinc, has aluminum. Aluminum has like some effects on your cerebral like system. You feel me? Like, so, yeah. So like, I mean, the shit that's in the water, bro, is really bad. That's why I take pride in the fact that I have our reverse osmosis and brine tank, bro, because my water is as pure as it can possibly be.
I have someone that I'm gonna get not on my show because I don't want him on my show because I know damn well this person is gonna be much more beneficial on the cave. And I'll send Joe Reezy the links to this dude. But this dude, it's molecular structured water. It's not reverse osmosis. I'm not knocking on that. It's good shit. But it is living water. and that it kind of dives into it's kind of like a reverse vortex water, but it's got a lot of hydrogen molecules within it. But they're selling this device. It looks like a fucking funnel for 700 bones, dude. And I'm talking with somebody else on the side to try to figure out how we can make this device and sell it for fucking like $1 a pop, because I think there's no need to sell like that. To me, that's robbery. If you have the answer to healthy water and you're gonna charge 700 fucking bones, dude. To me, in my opinion, you're a fucking piece of shit. In my opinion.
Yeah, we had Hydrogen Warrior on our show twice, and he talked about
go.
Structured water opposed to, and even the alkaline thing. Like in some places in your body, it's more acidic water because it matches the pH of its environment, is more beneficial and more digestible.
Right.
So actually, hyper intaking alkaline water can cause imbalances too. Mm-hmm. So it could lead to some other.
You have to be at in between like 6.9 and 7.2 or some shit like that. It has to be at around 7 though.
Yeah. But interestingly enough, just to go back, well, first of all, the water supply is fucked. That's one thing. And I'm sure there are parasites in the water that can lead to brainworms. We're talking about brainworms. But have you guys heard of Toxoplasma gondii?
Mahatma Gandhi?
Oh, shit. So, dog, we talked about pheromones, right? And we talked about vibes and all that. So Toxoplasma gondii is a parasite in cat piss, right? And what it does when rats smell the Toxoplasma gondii, or when rats smell the cat piss, the parasite latches on to the rat brain. And what happens is the rat brain gets rewired. So when they smell cat piss, instead of signaling fear and stay away from it, it makes them horny. So they go to it and they want to mate, which the cat knows. And so the cat's just chilling, waiting. Now, people are saying, does this have an effect on humans? What's interesting is there's a lot of stereotypes when it comes to cat ladies, right? And in ancient Egypt, cats were always worshipped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe there is a parasite in all cat people that are kind of catering to the cats in a subliminal way where they're not even aware of it, because it's not even them in charge. It's a parasite in charge. And if you want to, it's crazy. I went down this rabbit hole about aliens. A parasite is an alien as well. And you could say that it somehow also, you could say that it not only like controls you, but it possesses you, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like it is alien to your system. That's very true.
And if you talk about biomes, you know what I mean? It's weird. And mushrooms, it's weird what kind of thoughts are inspired by certain biomes and parasites. It's kind of fucking crazy.
I'm in trouble. Cat urine. I have 5 cats, dude. I have 5 cats. Dude, no. Listen. My mom next door, I'm not going to tell you the amount of cats that she has because she'd fucking kill me, but I just know that it's like an obscene amount of cats now. But that being said, they all have individual houses. Right now, I'm sweating my balls off in my fucking own house. Each house has fucking fancy fucking AC units in there, so they're chilling right now. But I might be fucked, dude. And if something happens to me, refer back to what Joe Reese used.
Hey, bro, I wouldn't. I mean, shit, bro. That doesn't seem completely out of the norm, because I walk my dogs down the street down by this hospital, and there's always this weird Caucasian lady, right? Is she always parked? She always feeding the cats right there. There's like a whole bunch of fucking cats, bro. It's starting to piss me off because them cats be running around in the neighborhood, bro, and they be like, I'm like, bitch, you feeding these cats, but you're not giving them no fucking flea medication. These fucking cats spreading fleas. My dog's getting that shit, you stupid bitch. So I'm getting kind of upset. I'm like, people trying to fucking, they think they're doing kind things, generous things to the world. You're just making things fucking worse. Stop feeding these fucking cats. Like,
bro, and it's like, it's not the fact that they have a lot of cats. I've seen like people that walk dogs for a living have a bunch of dogs, but cat people are just, there's something strange about them. No offense, you know what I mean?
I ain't got my dogs running around in your fucking backyard, hopping the fence, killing rats, and leaving them in your fucking, taking shits in your fucking backyard, leaving it. Like what the fuck? No.
You could argue too, like who lives in the house? Are you rooming with the cat, or is the cat rooming with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. At this point,
out like this.
I'm not in here with you.
Cats own their owners. We already know this.
those are facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you can own a dog. You can't own a cat. That cat owns you.
Dude,
And the fact that the Egyptians worship the cats, like how far does this go?
Shit,
Right.
cats will fucking eat your body when you're dead in your house.
So will pigs. Yeah, pigs do the same.
But a dog won't, bro. A dog will lay with your dead ass. And
Dogs are gangster, dude.
Man's best friend. Hell yeah.
Cats are savages. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, my mind is blown. I'm probably gonna be silent for the rest of the night, and I have an article to show my mom tomorrow.
So Seek Truth 11 says cancer feeds off that synthetic sugar, great quality of drinking water, a natural spring per se, though special devices such as reverse osmosis, UV light, and more water help our DNA. Acidic diseases can survive alkaline environment. Shout out to you, brother. Fleas and other insects cannot be around certain spices and herbs. Some phytochemical agents will kill some insects. Look it up. I don't know any. I know there's this thing called like Dyson powder, Dysonian powder. It's on Instagram. That shit gets rid of fleas, I think. It's weird. Dysonian powder.
We use diatomaceous earth.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Diatomaceous earth.
Eucalyptus helps.
Yeah, eucalyptus, tea tree oil, but like diatomaceous earth is made out of is like broken down organisms, and it's just a white powder, but we put it on, like, if a cat shits outside of their cat box, we put it there. If a cat pisses, we put it on there. If the cat throws up, we put it on there. But it'll kill like ants. If there's an anthill, put it on the anthill. Yeah, it's called diatomaceous earth. It's pretty. It's even used in the auto body industry, actually, to clean up like oil spills, throw up. If someone throws up,
hell yeah.
Oh my! But anyhow, my mind is blown.
Says we're gonna wrap it up. Fight this weekend: Diaz versus Masvidal. Chef, you're going Masvidal? My respect for Masvidal has gone down the drain after sucker punching Kobe Covington after getting dominated in the octagon.
I fucking hate Kobe Covington. I fucking hate Kobe Covington. I like him because he's like, America. Yeah, that dude is the biggest pile of shit, in my opinion, in the UFC. I fucking do not like him. Anyhow, and I'm not a big fan of Masvidal, but when it comes down to who do I think is going to win, Masvidal or Diaz, dude, Nate Diaz representing Stockton, California, he's a little show. He's a little like me. We have something in common. So
like that guy, yeah.
If I was a betting man, I would say Masvidal. If I'm going with my heart and who I want to win, I'm gonna go fucking Nate Diaz.
Well, here, do you know that it's only a boxing match?
Yes, it's only boxing,
okay.
and I know Ryan.
It's not an MMA fight.
And Ryan, and I know that's why I'm worried. I mean, well, I'm worried either way. If it was a fucking MMA fight or if it was a boxing match, but I know that, and I don't even think it's under Masvidal's fucking. I don't even think it's Game Bread. It's not Game Bread.
Yeah,
it's under a different promotion.
Yeah,
it's called Last Man Standing.
That's why. Okay, yeah, and that's why I think Diaz will win, because Diaz is. I still think he has that chin, and in boxing, having that chin kind of takes you. It can.
I think if you're relying on your chin in a boxing match, that's already bad news. You know.
I don't think he's relying on it, but I think his chin is better than Masvidal's.
I think your chin matters if your skill is equal, because it's then I'm going to take some hits, you're going to take some hits. I can outlast you. You know what I mean?
Well, is it not funny, though, that Ryan Garcia's brother is also fighting or boxing?
Isn't it funny that Ryan Garcia got expelled by the WBC for saying
that boy is fucking crazy, bro? I was waiting for him to get fucking.
He needs some help.
What happened to him? He got expelled from what?
WBC expelled him because he was on a Twitter live and he was saying like something about he was saying the N-word and fuck Muslims or whatever.
This man was going off.
He was already saying some wild shit, but I mean, He took it a step further. Like, bro, you can't be talking like that on live. You know?
I'm glad. Make an example out of him, man. People are crazy these days, you know?
That's what I said. It goes back to what I said earlier, bro. You cannot just let people do whatever the fuck they want. You have to put some checks and balances, or else motherfuckers are just gonna do and say whatever the fuck they want, and we gonna deal with the ramifications, bro. Fuck that shit. I'm not dealing with your fuck shit.
Yeah, we can have the purge every day, dog.
No, people are gonna. That's what it's gonna go to. People are gonna want to purge and shit and think it's okay. They're gonna justify that shit.
You got my vote. I'm done talking. I would love to hear, as Joe Reezy, everyone else wants to go, but Francis, I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
I'm gonna put money on Nate Diaz just because the odds. I mean,
what's the odds right now?
He's like plus 200, plus 220,
225. I just looked it up.
And Masvidal is like minus 2. What is it? Like 280, maybe, I think.
Oh yeah. Quite the. I know plus 225 for Diaz. Let me look.
Francis, I'm gonna follow you on that.
I'm following that too.
Yeah, you're talking about the weight difference, huh?
Minus 285 for Jorge.
Yeah,
that's like the odds.
So you need a bet 285 to make $100.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So Nate Diaz is probably. I mean, I just feel like he's more of a G too than Masvidal.
Yeah, I want Diaz to win. I don't like
209, bitch. Fuck that guy. Fuck Masvidal.
Plus, he's from Cali. I don't know where Masvidal's from, but
ain't he from Florida?
Masvidal's from Florida, I think.
Yeah, he's from Florida.
Yeah, no, he can take an L.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Irradiated water and shit.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Diaz.
Did you put money on the Max Holloway fight that was a couple months ago?
Gaethje and Holloway.
No, I wish that was fucking crazy.
That was like one of my first bets I did in years, and I won with Max Holloway.
What y'all betting on?
Hell yeah, way to go!
What y'all betting on? What y'all used to bet?
I have a book.
DraftKings, I think. What I used.
Yeah, hit up Francis since you're a member of the Discord community filled with crazy ass people like you and me 24/7. If you're watching this live, you can hit the link in the comments. If you're not, the link can be found on our Patreon page. That's on our website, cave.com, K4V3.com. But he'll set you up, bro.
Yes, sir. If you need a bookie, if you need a sports account, holler at me. Yeah, because California, we didn't like what Chef said. I was trying to get the cavemen to vote to get like DraftKings and stuff here, but no one went to the polls to vote for sports.
I didn't see that. I'm still in, dude. I'm still in. I'm in. I didn't see that.
I didn't know about that.
Imagine if we could just tweet like, "Hey, vote no on this," and like everybody just fucking votes.
That's a lot of power, man.
That'd be dope. On the aim for. Did you guys see what happened with Neon? Like he was talking shit. First of all, Neon's that like gay streamer or whatever.
Yeah, Nate
is he scripted though?
I thought he was straight.
Right? I don't think. No, I'm talking gay like in the '90s, early 2000s term. Like,
okay. Like, nah, you could, bro. They got a new term for that. That's beta.
Yeah, beta. Beta. Yeah. But I don't think Nate Diaz would stage something with him. Who knows?
What happened? What happened exactly?
He was talking shit in the press conference, saying like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna retire when you get knocked out?" But Nate Diaz sent some people over to chase him down, and they chased him down. Or whatever.
Oh, that's cap, bro.
It's good promo. It's good promo. I didn't really care about
cap.
this fight up until that.
Yeah,
that's cap. That's hella scripted, bro. Like, come on now.
That's what I felt about that. I thought it was scripted.
Fake and gay.
Because it's easy. It's easy for social media influencers to just hit up, like a big star and just be like, "Hey, X amount of money, whoop de whoop. Let's do this. Make it look funny. Make it look funny." You know what I'm saying? Like,
plus that guy Neon, I don't think he's typically in that environment, like at fights.
Nah. Correct. So him being there is already a troll.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, let's sign out. You guys got any plugs? Plug.
No.
Shit, man.
It's hot as fuck.
Summertime.
Football's around the corner, though.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I can't wait for that.
Training camp this month.
Yeah.
What happened?
So sports gonna be popping. The NFL training camp start end of the month.
Oh, hold up. Let's end with this. What do you guys think about Bronny to LA?
Shit.
It's a 55th pick. Who cares?
I fucking hate that family. I hate that family.
Well,
Francis,
I mean,
Francis, what do you think?
I didn't think it was. Yeah, like I was kind of feeling the same way. Like Zach 55th pick, I don't give a shit. Like who the fuck is usually in the 55th pick? But when I learned that he has like guaranteed money, he's like a 4-year deal. I'm like, bro, he has to be like a two-way player. Like he can't be getting like $8 million contract. Like he's already rich. Like fucking just give him like the $500K like a year type shit. Like, and you're going to the G League most of the time. Like he's taking up a roster spot. And
I agree.
Like, that thing is stupid.
That's so dumb, dude.
He watching this stream like right now, like you fucking my bag up, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Hold up.
But that would have been the smarter move. Like I don't know a whole lot about basketball. I used to follow basketball, but being that your dad is who your dad is, who is a fucking bitch, I don't fucking like LeBron James at all. Yeah, who?
Yeah, neither do I.
But like because what's gonna end up happening, in my opinion, he's gonna roll into the roster, right? All these other dudes who have been busting their fucking ass, and now you got little fucking Bronny fucking James like making all this money. Like, dude, if that were me and my daddy was like the fucking shit, like, dude, give me like pay me next to nothing, dude, because I don't want to be that dude that rolls on the roster that's like or on the team.
Not even
that like everyone's gonna be like, oh, we all know how you got here, buddy. Like, yeah.
What do you know? Fucking sucks. Like you think they're just gonna hold on and try it out as long as they can.
He's LeBron's son, dude. He's got a big fucking ego. He likes to flop around on the court like a fucking actress, dude. Fuck LeBron James. He's faking gay. He sucks. I don't like the dude. I don't fucking like LeBron James.
Can you guys confirm that? Apparently, LeBron said that his son is going to be better than Jordan in like a press conference or something.
I just threw up, dude.
You train him hard,
I'm not confirmed that. But Jordan couldn't get his kids to the league, so I mean,
seems like he's going to be more like Reggie Bush, bro. Run a few years and then just go into obscurity. You feel me?
Yeah, because I'm already seeing tweets saying, "Oh, if LeBron and Bronny win a chip together, the debate is over." Like what?
Like, I mean, I would give LeBron what 5 rings.
This shit feels like a Disney movie, man.
It honestly does, yeah.
He'll end up sleeping with.
Coming out.
He'll be sleeping with like fucking Justin Bieber's daughter or some bullshit in the next like 4 years. Daughter's not even born yet, dude. And then they'll be famous over there. Yeah, dude. Fuck that, fool, dude. Fuck that.
I mean, the way the laws are going, I mean, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a lie.
I'm just waiting for everyone to eventually say that they think Bronny's better than LeBron. So I'll be here for that.
Grab your popcorn, baby. Let's go.
I didn't see
top 5. Bronny.
I didn't see a line for what I think it was like plus 2,000 for Bronny to score at least 25 points in any game of the season. Did you guys see that?
Shit. Damn, no, I didn't see that.
This season, it's not gonna happen.
You don't think so? You don't think they're just gonna play like a shitty team and be like, hey, let's get him?
He averaged like 4.5 points a game.
What's
like
up?
4 points. I think he averaged like 4 points a game.
Yeah, because his heart almost exploded.
Yeah, there's that too. So is this even Bronny? See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Late.
Peace out.
Goddamn Bronny.
Much love, gents. Much love, gents.